Got it.
And
I don't
welcome
understand
back.
how I can fully turn the headphones off and I can still hear it.
Don't get it. Don't get it. Well, guys, what the hell happened last time?
Oh, what a good
Oh.
question. Oh shit,
Oh.
my
A
notes
lot
are
of
in my notebook.
things.
Oh,
I have
boy.
my emotional support squishmallow just in case we all die.
Just in case we're all fucking murdered. Oh man, I mean, what didn't happen really? Here's my notes. This is notes.
So we talked to
Um,
Wendy and we're gaslit into thinking there are 4 children.
Again.
And
Again.
again, we went to Grandma Linda's.
This is Jimmy. He will be here in case you die.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. Are you a
Oh,
baseball for
thanks.
Halloween?
He is a baseball, not just for Halloween, but all
for
of the
always.
time.
I respect Jimmy.
If I take this off, he looks terrifying.
Fantastic.
He's meant to be a baseball. He's baseball Jimmy.
Jimmy is baseball.
Jimmy is doing a striptease.
No, that was supposed to be horror. Just like
If you're not careful, Jimmy
Weird
will
little-
eat
Oh,
world.
he's very ball shaped.
He's a spherical. One
He's a
sphere.
Pokeball.
Guys, I'm spherical.
okay.
You guys want to go scaring?
You guys want to go scaring? I think we might have broke Ben.
Oh god.
Okay. Anywho,
Anyway,
so yeah, you
Anyway.
visited Grandma Linda. You did some stuff, and that's about it, right?
pretty much, yeah.
We've figured out nothing, and Scylla definitely didn't try to be a rogue. It's fine. Nothing happened.
Hey, you did a pretty good job, like all things considered.
You got
If it
what
had
you were
meant
looking for.
anything.
You got
That's
what you
true.
were looking for.
Ultimately, yeah, but it took a minute and like what, 3 second level spells?
Yeah. And I think I had to cast one at 3rd level because I ran out of 2nd level spells.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I forgot about that bit.
We were doing
Ooh.
great.
Quick
I
hope
logistical
you don't-
question. How long does it take to attune to something?
About 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's a short rest. 30 minutes to an hour.
We had a long rest. We're fine.
Yeah. So,
For now.
you also
For now, really.
you also had a conversation with Darla, the daughter of one of the victims.
Yes, because
Yeah.
Fig's wife died 6 months ago. She got sick 6 months ago.
No, she was murdered.
Well,
She
no,
was
she got
murdered.
sick and then got dead promptly thereafter. Wherein we talked to her and learned that her dad was a piece of shit.
To put it
Which we
lightly.
Got
kinda-
murdered by a
We
grandma.
kind of got from grandma anyway, but we got the explicits and we got a, like, I guess it's not a confession because like she didn't do anything, but we got it's not an accusation either. What the fuck is it?
We have a witness statement.
There we go.
She is an accessory to murder.
Listen.
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 Also, Belvin
This is
did
a
a
court of
wonderful
law.
thing.
She's
A
going
wonderful
down.
thing. Belvin left money for Darla at her mother's grave, which I thought
Oh,
was
yeah.
amazing.
As long as she goes back to her mom's grave, like I told her to do 3 different times.
We love giving away money as a
We
group.
really do.
Seriously, you
I
guys
am
have given away.
I didn't even think to do it.
You guys have given
I am-
away so much gold.
Listen, it's fine.
It's
Where's the fun in
fine.
being rich if you can't make other people also rich?
All right.
Amen.
Listen, D&D is about living vicariously through your characters half the time, and if I had money to give everybody, I would just give everybody money.
True. Same.
I would live at exactly the means that I live at now, and I would just give away money.
Yup. All right.
We also met Muko.
Yeah.
As a weird little side note, we met Muko.
I cannot decide if he is a red herring or if he is integral to the plot. It's driving me crazy.
Good.
Good. Just good, period.
I wrote down something that doesn't make sense because I can't read all of it. It says Pedagog, Kasich, Demetrius, Germain. Those 3
Pedagog-
things have dashes between them.
Pedagog Kasich, and Demetrius, I believe,
Sounds
if I'm
like
not
siblings.
It's Pedagog Kasich dash Demetrius dash Jermaine.
mistaken. Um.
And it looks like I threw up all the letters.
Oh
Like it's just a disaster.
yeah. Yeah. Pedagog Kasich is the gourd farmer, and Demetrius is his son.
I thought that was important to write down, and I don't remember why.
And then
Oh, is it who Jamie wanted to like rally to go burn Linda to the ground?
Yeah.
Jermaine was also Jermaine.
And we learned that the pink
Yeah,
honey is
Jermaine
poisonous.
is her friend, the child of yeah, they're her deputy.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
The one who's excited to hear about a Hydra.
Yeah. Very excitable
Wouldn't
young
be.
very excitable young person.
Nobody we should be taking into a fight against a witch of the wilds.
Right.
The only other big piece of information.
So,
is
yeah,
that
you
pink honey
guys-
is bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Jamie wanted to go in there.
Jamie wanted a
And-
pitchfork right away.
Yeah. Jamie was a little hot under the collar, and wanted to go in, but you were able to convince her to give it a night and
Take a beat.
take a beat, take a rest, and
Guilt trip the fuck out of
Fucking
her.
please.
yeah, and try again tomorrow. So we left it with you guys heading back to or getting back into the Millside Motel, your room there, and you guys have had a long rest. It is the morning. You all wake at whatever times you wish to wake at, feeling rested but apprehensive of the day to come. It is foggy. It is a foggy morning. Yeah, who's first to rise?
Whatever time we want to wake at, like Jamie isn't at our door the second the sun has risen, banging the door down. She's dead. She's dead.
She would have been.
Also,
what's
just for my own sake, I want to check something because I want to make sure I have the timeline right in my head.
shoot.
Yesterday morning, we burned down the hospital, right? And then promptly Jamie wanted to go just like guns blazing later that day after the fire.
Yup.
Okay, cool.
She had a long day.
She had
I wanted
a
to make sure-
long day.
Yeah,
She
I wanted
is
to make sure it was like a 24-hour thing, and that was it. Like
hanging over her head.
we've been in town for 24 hours and we have fucked everything up.
Well, more like 36, but yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We took our time,
Still an impressive feat. Still an impressive feat.
Still an
I feel like
alarming pace.
we could have done it faster. We could have
Yeah.
done
Alright.
it.
So yeah,
Spit on this bitch.
you awake early with apprehension as the cock crows, and you find yourselves alone in your room. Strangely.
Guys,
This is not going to be a fun day, is it?
why do I feel hungover even though I haven't had anything to drink?
We had a long day yesterday.
Yeah, but I didn't feel bad going to. Well, I guess that's not true. I felt bad for about a day. Now, when did we get here? Day and a half.
I mean, you were on fire yesterday, so
Well, yeah. So were you.
we were all kind of on fire, but then you ran back into the fire, which I feel like we should talk about eventually, but like maybe not right now because we have stuff
In
to do.
my defense, I teleported in. I did not run,
You still went willingly back into a burning building.
and then I teleported back out. That's all I'm saying.
There was still fire around you. They were coming.
I
The
know it
building
was
was
so
coming
much fire.
down.
Okay, not really what we should be focusing on.
No.
What the fuck are we doing?
We got to meet up with Jamie.
Yeah. So quick circle up here.
Mm,
Is the plan to try to convince her not to bring the entire town to burn down Linda's? place, or do we want Linda's whole house to be on fire, and as an extension, probably the entire forest surrounding it, because she'll just make the trees eat us or something.
I personally would not like to get eaten by a tree, but wouldn't.
But you could probably get out of a tree.
Townsfolk
You could just like, and the tree would.
That's true. Personally, I would not like to see either of you get eaten by a tree. How about that? The trees are probably fine around me.
I mean, I appreciate that, but you know.
It's at this moment that a branch shoots through the window. No, I'm just kidding.
Personally, I think that if we come guns blazing with a huge group of people, it would probably scare her. You know, maybe
And just
she'd
like
run,
immediate fighting, right?
or she'd either
yeah,
fight or
running
flee.
or-
But yeah,
Okay.
I don't hate your swap the honeys. Be like, oh, what a nice new flavor, and see if we get the confession
I
type
don't
deal.
hate that either. Can we get Jamie to not be an asshole for like the 45 seconds that would take, or
we
Is
could
that-
try and tell her our plan, and make it sound convincing that we're going to execute it well, and maybe.
I will
Like, give
say
her, like,
plan
a-
feels like a lofty descriptor for what I have presented here and what we are putting together, but I agree.
Well, okay. Well, also, what would even I do like the deception part of the plan, but what is the end goal for said plan? Like, what are we trying to figure out? Because we know she did it.
That's true. Maybe if she's like if she's completely far gone, like does not care about who she kills, sort of thing.
I mean, that would be a problem, and I tend more towards Jamie's side then at that point. Kind
Yeah,
of defaulting towards Jamie's side just because the scary man in the castle that knows a lot of deeply personal information about us, like
that
wants us
part.
to
Yeah.
be on Jamie's side.
Like, is the plan to lose the surprise attack to like make ourselves feel better about what they're doing?
When you put it that way.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to look at that, Scylla. I hadn't really considered that one, but that's fair. Do we need to start walking towards Jamie's place?
Yeah.
Okay.
We should at least
Just to make
convince
sure
her
she doesn't-
not to lose her fucking shit first thing.
Right. Yeah. Try and do a whole like calm peacekeeping thing.
Yeah.
We don't
Innocent
need the
until proven
beginning
guilty
of
and all that.
defying gravity happening. It's fine.
Is that from one of your books?
Oh, you
I've
never
heard
read that
story.
one?
I-
No,
I've
you
heard
need
that
to loan
story.
me. We need to do like a swap sometime. Anyway, we're
We should
walking.
start a
You
book club.
guys collect your things and
Get a bagel.
grab a bagel. Sure, grab
Some
a
schmear on
small
it.
a small bite to eat and head over to the sheriff's office.
Get a bagel. Whip out some of that fucking
The fog
green
is
honey.
the fog is laying thick today this morning. It's tough to see more than like maybe 50 yards in front of you. But it's still like, it's still early. It's like 6:30 in the morning, almost 7 maybe. You get to the sheriff's office and, knock on the door.
Tap, tap.
You hear from within, "Come on in." And
Oh, she's still here. Thank God.
you enter.
Sorry about that one.
Inside, you see sitting at a clean desk. You see Jamie, the sheriff, sitting with a very nervous Jermaine, kind of pacing and bouncing on their heels next to her. And Jamie is got a map kind of spread out on her desk and is like has it tacked down with a couple of things and weighed down. And she looks up and says, "Oh, okay, good. Jermaine, why don't you head out and get everyone all rounded up, and I'll meet you outside." And Jermaine goes, "All right, I'll be back." And
Jermaine, before you go,
uh,
do you want to get your townfolk murdered? I feel like keeping the people of the town alive is the whole point of this. Yes? No?
Jamie kind of sighs and clears her throat. I was planning to bring along just 3 or 4 able bodies to just assist if necessary. I don't foresee too much trouble with this, but
As a further question to Scylla's point, are you sure that these able bodies, as you put it, are going to be on your side and not the side of the person that has rid the town of several seemingly very bad, cruel people?
well, when I explain the situation to them, I will ask, and that will be a good point to make.
Fair enough. Also, did you guys know that the sun came out this early? Jesus fucking Christ.
Right. Jermaine, just get Demetrius a couple able bodies, and hell, see if my mom can lend a hand if she's feeling all right.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Jamie, do you think that maybe rolling with I don't know, like a small squad of people might either scare her off and get her running, or put her on the offensive?
Or heavy defensive.
Yeah,
Send bees down your throat.
Well,
Up your asshole.
that's a good point.
There's a lot of holes.
maybe we
if-
can have them on call, on standby.
I was
in-
thinking I was gonna go over plans with you while Jermaine was getting everybody together, and then I was gonna inform them of whatever plan we came up with.
How do we know that other people are not in on it with her?
I suppose we don't. I guess. Well, the only other.
Whip around real fast. Jermaine, are you in on this?
They kind of like hands up. They're like, I don't. That's all they get out.
Insight check. It's gonna be the only time Bell ever makes one.
Go
willingly.
ahead. Make an insight check.
Insight. Come on, computer. 11.
Seems honest in their ba.
We're good, guys. We're good.
I didn't know you could speak sheep. That's very impressive. Even I don't have that dialect down.
Ba.
That is a swear. I knew that one.
Jamie,
Okay.
Jamie
Think about
Jamie
this.
is like on her, like just kind of like rubbing her temples. Like she doesn't look like she slept much last night,
I was
if at
gonna
all.
ask. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jamie.
Also, are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. I'm just
You actually feeling okay?
well, of course not. This is more than I ever expected.
No, it's a great idea in theory if everyone that you gather is in fact trustworthy, but there is always a chance that you get everyone here, you explain what's happening, and then somebody tips off Linda before we even get there.
The only person who would tip off Linda, I would think, would be Darla, and I have her under watchful eyes that I trust.
Who?
Let me check my notes. That would be my father, Jameson. They're at my parents' vegetable farm.
Are you
She's at my
named
parents.
after your father?
I was.
Cool.
Thought they were getting a boy, but they got me.
That happens to the best of us.
But well,
What do you want to happen? What do you need to proceed with this? Like we have
I
an
want-
idea to potentially get a confession, but like
I want to go in. I want to go and bring her back to town. And I would like to put her before the town for judgment, because that's how we do things around here. We decide things as a community. We never, ever make a choice just based on a singular person. I want the town to get together. I want her to tell her side of the story. I want them to listen, and I want to get a concise or
Consensus?
Consensus. Thank you. I want to get a consensus on what the town thinks should be done. And I just
Oh,
want it
that
to
makes
be
sense.
organized. I don't
And then
want
Honestly,
she
this
does
to
not.
devolve. I don't want this to devolve into violence. I just thought, she's got, she did that thing with the Boulder Dash, and Muko always hangs around, and I don't know, he's a wild card. He seems like a sweet enough boy, but you just never know with people, especially strangers. And I don't know. I just thought that having a couple able-bodied folk might be beneficial. But if you all believe that we should go in just ourselves, I would at least like to bring Demetrius.
Sure.
He's
I mean, I'll be
Alright.
honest. That's like 12 steps better than I was expecting you to say, because I really thought you wanted to go in there like pitchforks, come to jail, or die trying kind of thing.
You were pretty hot-headed last night.
I
So-
wanted to get her in without giving her time. That's all. I did not want to give her time to prepare if she was going to prepare anything. That's what I'm worried about. But
I mean,
Well,
you
fair
all
enough.
made good points, and I trust y'all. Y'all seem a lot more experienced than I am, so I defer to your judgment here.
great. Our thing was told to defer to your judgment. Deferring to ours. Great.
Well,
So
I'm officially putting y'all in charge. Y'all can tell your bosses that I said so.
So, couple hicks in the plan.
Hmm.
1, she does not go willingly. 2, she comes here. What if she does not like her judgment? She's clearly a very powerful druid and could murder all of us.
You think so? Wait, hold on.
3.
When did that? Y'all are treating Linda like she's some kind of all powerful like being, and like all I'm seeing is a bee farmer. Can someone please fill me in? What am I missing here?
3, Jamie does not understand how magic works and cannot see a powerful druid when she's looking at one control swarms
I
of
have-
bees and a
Hello.
giant stone golem. 4,
We-
she has witch symbols on both the front of her house and the golem. Did you not put them together? Did we not put that together? 1
Yeah,
plus
that
1,
one's
2.
an old story about sort of a vigilante kind of passed around the region. Witch of the Woods, she had the same symbol as Linda, and presumably Linda is in some way connected, some kind of descendant maybe, or took up the mantle, something like that.
This is the first I'm hearing about it. I mean, the occasional spell, the singing to the bees, I just attributed that to like, her age and picking things up as she went along. Everyone, a lot of people can use a bit of magic here and there, but I've never heard.
As the druid, controlling that many bees at one time is not a simple magic.
I apologize if I seem ignorant.
Apologize.
I apologize. I apologize.
I apologize.
If I'm sorry if I seem ignorant. I have never. I left this town very briefly to study in Amman, and even then, I rarely left my chambers to do much. I'm a small town girl. I don't know much about the wide world, and I haven't heard any stories about witches or anything. I've never met a druid, whatever that is.
Hey, there's one right there.
So that explains a lot why you would know
Yeah.
all that stuff pretty
Even
pretty
if
easily.
the bee thing is like just learned things, the fact that she has a golem put like just under her control potentially, that is
Right.
That's a big scary right there.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
it's a big scary.
she said it wasn't under her control, but I mean, can I trust anything she says now?
Under
All
her
right.
docile, at least.
All right.
Yes.
All right, Jermaine,
all right.
go get Demetrius or whatever the fuck you were gonna do. Go fucking
Get
don't
to,
need to keep standing
yeah. Jamie looks at Jermaine and says, "Get Demetrius," and I think that should do.
All I'm saying is that I think we need to be more careful than you think we need to be.
Sounds like it.
less in like of a show of force kind of way and more like a try and keep the peace as long as humanly possible kind of way, because
And then also, what if say everything goes correctly? We go get grandma, we bring her back, we put her at the town square like a witch hunt, and we say, "Hey, this is what we as a town are going to do." What if she doesn't like that?
Well, I
How
mean,
are you just
she
going to detain an old lady for the rest of her life? She's
now
old.
here's where I believe my knowledge of her personality would come in. I've known her since I was a child, and while admittedly I never thought she'd be capable of this, and I didn't realize obviously she has a lot of things hidden. I do believe I still know her.
it's fair. Odd question.
And in her defense, she was the one who truly defended the town coming together and deciding things as a town. She had us decide what to do with Boulder Dash, with Muko. She, you know, she was always a great supporter of the town making decisions for themselves. And
Counterpoint.
mhm.
All of those decisions seem to have benefited her in some way. And also, you say that you know her so well, but I'm pretty sure we asked you if she was suspicious when we got into town, and you said no, absolutely not.
Like
Well,
I
to be-
said, she obviously kept some things very well hidden.
To be fair, Sailor, she was very hospitable to us. The way that her home is arranged, she has it to where everyone sits eye to eye. It was just, I didn't suspect her either.
I'm just saying, people can have different
In
sides to
all
themselves, so we do
my
not see.
time, in all my life, in all the history I read of Flatboro, I've never heard of her ever having a negative experience with anyone. This is
Besides the people she killed.
besides them.
Maybe an odd and potentially irrelevant question. Was she old when you were tiny as well? Like the same
Whoa.
sort of old?
Yeah, I believe so. I can't imagine her aging much, but I mean, at that age,
Sure, when you're little, everybody's old anyway.
and when
Um,
you're old, you don't get much visibly older at that point.
No. You said you read histories of local things. About when is she in the written books starting, would you say? Again, this could lead nowhere, but just kind of
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
all right, fair enough. Just if it's long enough for there to be written histories about her.
Oh, I mean, the founding of our town is generations old. So we've had a record of it since its founding. So it's all in the archives. It's in the library, in the town library.
That probably would have been a decent place for us to go look at some point, but we made it here anyway. So
Well,
I think it sounds crazy, but maybe she could be that witch.
at this
mean,
point, I'd believe anything.
I don't think you just put the symbol on the front of your house like willy-nilly.
You hear a heavy knock at the door.
I'll go open
That'll probably be Dimitri. You open it.
hello.
You you look up into the knee of a very, very tall what looks to be half orcish young man. Yvain, how tall are you?
7 feet.
7 feet? Yeah, this guy is about maybe an inch or two taller than you are.
Well, not unusual. She's the shortest in her family.
Yeah, he's a
You're a
yeah,
large
he's
one,
an
aren't
inch or
ya?
two taller than you are. I'm trying to find. There we go. That's what he looks like. Eh.
Oh, you're Quite large.
Oh no, my mouse. There we go.
But yeah, stands about like 7'2", 7'3", and kind of just and you see Jermaine kind of poking out from behind him, and he kind of leans in. Jermaine said you wanted to see me, Sheriff. And the sheriff says, "Yeah, thank you, Demetrius. We would like your assistance with something." And she takes a moment to explain the situation. We were just going over a plan to to go bring her in to have a conversation. Would you be amenable to helping us out with that? And he kind of sits there. He kind of stands and nods quietly. He seems very soft spoken. He seems like he doesn't really talk much. He has kind of like a soft smile on, but it's kind of like waned as this conversation has gone on. And she says, "Demetrius, do you have any opinions you'd like to share here, or feelings you'd like to share in the moment?" And he kind of just looks down and kind of just like ponders for a moment and looks back up and says, "I'm very sad. She was very kind. I just hope there's a good reason for all this. That's all. But let's go hear her side, I guess."
Yeah.
And Jamie says, "Well, all right. Jermaine." And Jermaine goes, "Oh, you are not leaving me here. You are not." And they like reach behind and like pull out like a short sword in a scabbard, and like, I even came armed. Come on, Jamie, don't do this to me." And Jamie goes, "You stay at the back and you listen to every single word I say. You hear me?" And Jermaine goes, "Aye, aye." Jamie looks to you and goes, "Well, we have our party. What's the plan?"
What a good
Oh.
question.
Approach like civilized people,
Mhm.
knock on the door, ask to talk, and if things escalate, well, let's just hope they don't escalate.
All together? Or should one of us go up to the door and the others maybe stay back at the gate?
I think that might be a good idea.
I mean, are we trying to coax a confession right then and there? Because
I'm
we
trying
are.
to.
I've
I'm
got
trying
one of
to.
these. Hold up one of the pink tops to the honey.
Oh, right. Yeah, I knew you had those.
Yeah. This is not new information, Jamie.
I'm.
It's
I'm.
okay.
What would you?
Go
what,
take a nap.
What would be the plan there? Tired.
I mean, if we're trying to get a confession and we're trying to see if she gives a shit about other lives at all and whether or not they're halfway decent or terrible people, she has seen me consume an aggressive amount of food. We'll leave it at that. And she gave me all of this. Yvain, the honey,
Yeah.
all of this honey, and just jar, 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 jar,
Right.
all this honey yesterday. And
Do you have out one of the other the poison jars as well?
do we have out one of them?
Yeah. Do you have out one of the poison jars?
I think Belle held it up, the pink one.
I held up a top to it at least.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do you have out the jar itself?
Sure.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
Jamie said, "Can I? May I? I'm not gonna eat it or anything, but may
That's
I?"
probably a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the top and give it to Jamie.
Okay. She like takes it and then starts like comparing it to the other honey, and she's like it looks like she's like trying to like deduce whether any of the ones that you have are poison.
Oh.
Hmm.
I'm having trouble telling the difference between. She's gonna make a roll.
Ooh.
feel like now might be a late time to tell Mac that Belle has definitely eaten from at least half of these jars. But because he would have tried at least every color.
Okay, okay, good to know. Oh, okay.
In case it's relevant.
Ah, okay, there it is. So the poison one's just, it looks a lot like the normal honey, but it's just slightly darker. Huh, okay.
It's the death inside of it. Makes it
Well, it
darker.
looks like you got all her normal honey. I mean, here you go. None of this looks like looks like that. So looks like you guys are all good.
Right. Yes. The plan would be, if we're trying to coax confession on the spot, see if she's just a terrible person and trying to kill us all or
Right.
something like that. Would be me put the top on, walk up, be like, "They're really good.
switch
Can I
the
have some more of
tops.
this one?"
Yeah.
Right.
No. I don't plan on just consuming the entire jar.
Right,
of
right,
poison
right,
honey.
right, right. Huh.
I'm not that smart, but I'm not that dumb either.
Huh.
And like, if she goes, "No, you can't be doing that," and then like tries to heal me,
I think we should keep that in our back pocket. I don't need a confession right away. We have the necessary evidence to convict, if that's what we were
Stellar.
trying to do. But we're bringing it in front of a jury. I want to inform her of what's going to happen, and what's going on.
great, sounds good. You pay.
Right.
Sorry.
right, so-
There we go.
Are we prepared? Are we ready? All right.
How are we
Onward.
going in? How are we approaching this? Wait.
We're
On
gonna walk
foot.
up.
Are we just going in being like, we know what you fucking did? Please come
I
with
mean,
us.
here's the reality, right? Like, the three of us are still outsiders one way or another to this whole thing. And if we all walk up and we go, "Hey, come to the center of town," she's gonna go, "No, fuck you." So I feel like,
I feel like Jamie should do it.
a friendlier face, someone that you know is probably the better bet to actually approach and go, "We need you to come in." Just because of, well, the reason I just said.
Could Jamie go up and be like, "Hey, we found some evidence and it's back at the thing. We just want you to come help us look at it." I'm very scared of the bees, guys. I'm really scared of the bees.
Right. Bees terrifying. Very cool, but terrifying.
I'd rather like accuse her of like 4 murders, like not surrounded by the bees.
I will defer to your judgment here.
It's just throwing it out there.
Y'all make a
please.
decision. I've had clouded judgment this whole time, so please, I look to you for guidance.
I think she would be more amenable if it were you asking her to come to town to take a look at the evidence, and we can explain everything once she's in your office.
Right. As long as you're
Right.
pretty confident that she's not going to turn around and try to turn you into like a pile of dust or something. Because if that's the case, Yvain should be the one that knocks on the door, because Yvain
I'm about
can take a fucking meteor in the
95%
face.
confident. I'm about 95% confident that won't happen.
Well, that sounds like a die roll anyway, so
All right.
sounds good to me.
And if you need us, I don't know if you want to do a code word or if you want to holler.
Or if you want, or if we need
I'll
to be
holler. I
seen,
think
or
I'll give y'all a holler. I think.
fair enough.
All right. All right.
And
well,
you can go, Demetrius as well, or Demetrius hangs with us, or
I think
what-
maybe Demetrius hangs back with y'all.
right. Demetrius, are you fast?
I can be quick.
Cool. Just want to know the speed at which you could close the distance to Jamie, pick her up, and then run in the opposite direction.
From
the need arise.
Grandma Linda's gate to her front door.
Yes.
3 seconds.
Lovely. I like you.
Thanks. You seem pretty nice as well.
Okay.
Right. So you guys head out, the 6 of you, traipsing through the fog into the forest. You head through Simeon's orchard. No sign of Simeon, but a few workers are already out there, tending to the orchard. You make your way through and head down the pathway to Grandma Linda's cottage. As you guys progress down that path, I would like you all to make a perception check for me.
Okay. Oh
3.
my lord. Oh, 23.
23. Okay.
17 plus 6, baby.
7.
7.
20 less than Scylla.
Okay, 3. Gotcha. Right. So, Yvain, you are battle focused. You are kind of just like eyes on the road in front of you, maybe keeping like, an eye on the 6, just like on the swivel. You're looking out for different things. Belle, you are kind of wondering how much higher you would be if you sat on Demetrius's shoulders versus sitting on Yvain's. You're kind of like judging that difference.
I'm at the back with Jermaine, like, Jermaine, put that thing away.
Sorry. Scylla, as the one most in tune with nature and as the one most afraid of the bees,
So
you are the
afraid of the
one paying the most attention and listening for them. And much later than you expected to hear them is when you begin to hear the buzzing. But it's softer now. It's no longer that intense thrumming hum. It's like now just a soft buzzing, like there are maybe a few nearby hives.
As they're walking, Scylla's gonna like, as casually as she can, just walk up to Yvain and just like tap her on the hand.
Yeah, what's up?
Does it not sound as loud as usual?
Yeah,
Yes, I don't think it's just
It's at this point that Yvain and Scylla, you both notice, now that she's pointing this out, there are less bees than last time. The last time you were here, there were bees everywhere, to the point where you were just kind of like passing through them. You look and you see a few now as you're progressing further down the road. You see a few bouncing from bush to bush, from tree to tree, aimlessly kind of wandering, looking for pollen. But there's nowhere near the amount that there were last time.
And there's no singing.
Not that you hear.
You said they're going around aimlessly?
Kind of, yeah, just like floating from flower to bush to flower.
Would you say that their movements are not as uniform as before?
Than before? Make an investigation check.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Where is it? There it is. Oh my! No, 3.
No. Scylla's been like helping you out. I'll let you roll with advantage.
Okay, let's see if that makes a difference.
Or if Scylla wants to roll instead.
Oh, that's better.
16.
16. Yeah, I'd say it's different than it was last time.
Okay.
Their behavior is definitely seemingly changed. It's not as uniform.
So the bees, they're definitely acting different, right?
100%.
Yeah.
And it's not usual for something like that to
What
change
is
its
Belvin
pattern.
doing?
Measuring the height difference.
Okay.
And it is at this point that you guys break the tree line and come into
My map.
Oh no, that's a battle map.
I'm the map.
So there are a couple. This is not a 1-to-1 of her cottage. It's just what I could do.
I mean, it looks pretty fucking good. So.
That's really good.
I mean, yeah, it's what I could find. Here is so yeah, you come through this to the end of this pathway, and the gate to her cottage is here, like just at that entrance there. And then the entrance, of course, is here. I would like you all to make another perception check as you reach the cottage.
21.
21, okay.
7.
7?
Only 19 less than Scylla this time.
Okay,
2.
still 2. Okay. All right, Scylla, I will get to what you see in just a moment, okay? Jamie kind of looks around and says, all right, well, lights seem to be on. And you guys do see light coming from the inside. It looks like there's a fire inside, in the hearth at least, not like there's smoke coming from the inside.
Ooh, another fireball.
Jamie kind of says, all right, spread out just a little bit, just in case. But stay at the gate line. I'll be back just a minute. And she heads through the gate and walks through up to the front door and takes the knocker that's there and
Scatter. So Mac has a clarifying question before we
Shoot.
get like in this.
shoot.
Is there like a fence that goes around the little like apiary
There-
property here that we need to be like keeping
There
in
is like
mind?
a
or...
bush gate.
Okay.
There is a
Sounds
bush. There's a bush fence line, and then like kind of like here. Hold on, I'll draw it real quick.
Yeah, I just
Sure. That's a
What?
really good question.
yeah. She said stay at the gate line, and I
So
in my head that means stay
here
at the fence.
is the. Let me see. I'm just gonna draw it like this. Yeah.
Cool. Great. Sounds good.
All right. So here is the bush line of like shrubbery around her cottage. Right
Great.
here is a kind of like metal wrought iron gateway. Like right there.
Okay.
Okay,
And is it like it's like closed, like easily shuttable or easily shut in?
Does not even have a latch. Does not
Okay,
even have a
cool.
lock. It's a simple latch, open and shut.
That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
Then as she walks up,
And
following
the shrub
instructions-
is like waist high. The
Mhm.
bushes are waist high. Knee high to Yvain, or thigh high to Yvain and Demetrius.
Cool.
What were you saying,
So,
Bill?
following instructions, I'm gonna slide like this way. On
Cool. Yeah.
the fence.
Go ahead and
Alright.
position yourselves
Lift.
wherever you guys would like to position yourselves in this moment. As Jamie, oh, whoops, did not want to do that. Did not want to. So you're going in the gate, Yvain? That green line there is the shrub gate line.
Then nah, I won't.
Nah.
And Demetrius is going to go just like right here. Okay. So, yeah, Jamie knocks on the door, waits for a moment. Grandma Linda, it's Jamie. She kind of turns back to you guys.
Just thumb pops up from behind the bush.
Kind of like walks a few steps back. What should I do?
Knock one more time. Wait 11 seconds. And then see if the door is unlocked.
She nods, turns back, knocks one more time. Grandma Linda, it's Jamie. Are you there? Waits the 11 seconds. Reaches for the doorknob. Turns it. Let's go. It's unlocked.
Don't open that door.
Don't go in alone. Hold on.
Bane.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there with her.
Scylla, you have now, like a minute ago, you've noticed something. There's something different, and you thought it was like just the bees before, but there's something else. And you keep looking around, and the tree line looks different. You can't quite place it yet, but the tree line looks somewhat different. What's going on? Where are you guys now?
Yvain went up to Jamie. She
Okay.
doesn't want her to be up there alone.
All right.
I will sneak a little further that way.
Yeah, I'll move about halfway.
Demetrius walks in and is like standing right up here behind you two.
Okay.
Should we go in or?
Yes. Be
All right.
careful.
Me or you first?
Me first.
Yvain goes
All right.
first.
Okay.
She kind
will
of like
slowly open the door.
has hand on crossbow on the crossbow at her hip. Okay.
Yeah, she'll slowly open the door, step inside.
Okay.
Linda.
So you push the door open. You look around, and I'd like you to make a perception check. And with advantage, because Jamie's going to be looking around as well.
Why is it 7? What the fuck? Sorry.
Try rolling some real dice, my dude.
12.
12? Okay. You look around, and her cottage is relatively the same as you left it, but empty. A fire blazes merrily in the hearth. There's looks to be like food that won't spoil that's left out on the kitchen on the table that's just there to pick at. Tables, chairs, bookcases, but no Grandma Linda. Scylla, is there a new tree in the tree line?
Oh, don't say that. No.
Touch
What do you mean by tree line?
touch it.
Behind her house, the forest continues at a point, and that tree line looks different. Like there's more there now. Yvain, what are you doing from here?
This is a long shot.
Yvain, what the fuck's going on?
I'm gonna do my magical awareness real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and sense and see if if maybe there's anything in here like maybe she's hiding and invisible or something, or
Okay. Yeah, sure. You close your eyes and open. besides you and what you expect to see, you see small glows and twinkles like stars and galaxy waves, denoting uses of magic and magical items all throughout this house. Tiny little things like, a kettle that will warm itself, like, a broom that will sweep on its own. Little tiny innocent, very mundane magical enchantments. The schools of magic are very, non-combative or anything else like that. And you see no evidence of a hidden being invisible or anything. You do see a soft glow washing out from the backyard. But nothing like incredibly bright. You're not blinded by it in that moment of vision, but then you blink again and your eyesight returns to normal. It's at this point that you see on the table a stack of notes and papers.
I'll go up and see what they are. Jamie, come look at this real quick.
Pull out the wire rapid. Yvain, what the fuck is going on?
Oh shit.
Sorry.
What is it? What is it?
No, sorry, Melvin did that. He cast a message into my mind. It still catches me off guard every once. And she'll reply back, no one's in here. We're not sure where she is.
Shit.
Jamie holds it up and is looking at the paper and is like,
I'm gonna let her read it. She's just gonna stay tense and on guard.
Huh.
What is it?
She kind of just plops down in a chair and just hands you the note. And
Start edging around to the back,
What's it say?
towards the back.
While they're standing there, Scylla's gonna like wave her hand a little bit towards where she knows Belle is, and hoping he sees her.
Did that just pop up for you?
It popped up for me too.
Okay.
Should I not be reading
Okay.
this?
Yeah. Belle and Scylla, you can exit out of that if you'd like.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Yvain, if you'd like to read this out loud, you can.
Sure. Dear friends, no doubt by now you've deduced that I was the one responsible for the death that brought you here. I understand that you must have many questions, and I will try to provide as many answers here as I can. A sleazy half-elven merchant made his way into town, intending to buy out residents to create room for him to build a roadside hole of sin. I happened to be visiting my flower stall in town and chanced upon the merchant. After learning of his intentions, I strongly disapproved. The merchant spoke of selling sex by slaves and other awful things to the passers-by on the road and bringing in sources. Sorry, I cannot see this. Let me make this bigger. Ugh. There we go. The merchant spoke of selling sex by slaves and other awful things to the passers-by on the road and bringing in scores of his customers and clientele to the town. I invited the man to have tea with her at her cottage the next day with the intent to try and dissuade the merchant from his mission. My attempts failed as the merchant kicked his dirty boots onto my table and scoffed and laughed at my pleas for him to reconsider. In an offhanded moment, he remarked upon the danger of bees. When I insisted that my honeybees were quite harmless, the merchant mentioned how honey could become poisonous if taken from the right flower. After the discussions had concluded, the merchant left and I sat and stewed in my defeat. I thought and thought of all the awful things that the merchant was planning to do, all the lives he would damage and all the people he would hurt, all the ruin it would bring to my small, perfect home. In my mind, I harkened back to the guides and the mentors that molded and shaped who I became, and I wondered what they would do. I made a choice. In hindsight, a choice made in anger, with judgment clouded by age and bad upbringing. I would stop him. The merchant left town the next day, saying he would return in months' time with more gold and gifts to convince the stupid peasants that he knew what was best for them. I took the month to prepare, planning I don't know how to say that.
Rhododendrons.
Rhododendrons, singing to the bees, changing their intake of water too fast to ferment the honey, and singing spells of poison into it as I worked. The month passed and the merchant returned. I paid him a quiet visit, making sure to go unnoticed by any other villager. I apologized for our last meeting and offered him a special jar of my prized honey, wrapped with soft pink checker cloth, as a welcome gift to the town. The merchant, none the wiser, happily agreed, thinking he had won over the silly old bag. I left him silently and unseen and made my way back into my cottage. Days later, news reached me that the merchant had died suddenly in his fado, apparently taken by some violent sickness. I smiled secretly to myself, satisfied at a job well done. I took the remaining jars of honey I had harvested and hid them away in my flower stall, telling Darla to never touch them, hoping to never need them again. But I would. Some weeks later, I was checking on my flower stall. While I was checking on my flower stall, Darla seemed distraught and had some bruising. When pressed, she confessed to her father that her father had been drinking more and more. Her mother had disappeared last winter. Some folks in town suspect he murdered his wife, and since then the drinking hadn't stopped, but the beatings and violence had started. She was afraid that her father might eventually kill her as well. Deeply disturbed by the information, I returned to my cottage, but not before taking another jar of honey from my stall. It was simple enough to repeat my actions, quietly sneak into Darla's house, first making sure that Darla was not awake, and offer him a jar of my prized honey as a thank you for Darla's wonderful company and work at the flower stall. I was disgusted by his behavior and the way he spoke about his daughter and missing wife. I was sure to mention how good the honey was when mixed into a glass of liquor. The more honey, the better. I stole away silently and unseen. The next day, Darla came to my cottage, sobbing and thanking me for saving her. I held her close and told her that she mustn't say a word to go home and expect a raise in pay coming soon. As Darla left the cottage, I thought of all the good I had done and wondered if there wasn't one more person who could do with a dose of my special honey. Here is where I overstepped my bounds. I was protecting my town from a slave trader, and then my friend from a vicious and evil father, but I feel I took this too far. I should have gone to Jamie. The town doctor was a sickly, greasy-looking woman whose graying blonde hair hung in greased clumps on her face. I always had suspicions that the doctor was not a virtuous person, but had never had any proof. Finally, after some digging, reading, singing, spellcasting, and quiet inquiries, I learned that the doctor had been prescribing her patients with extremely addictive drugs while pitching them as a cure for ailments, leaving her patients desperate to come back for refills of their medicine. I know that y'all are memeing right now. I always had suspicions that she was, Enraged by how the doctor had taken advantage of the town for so long under my nose, I had done nothing to stop it. I decided I would gift one last jar of my prized honey. Again, I silently paid the doctor a visit, offering her a jar of honey as a thank you for all of the good she had done for the town. Greedy and unsuspecting of the little old lady, the doctor accepted the gift. She was dead the next day. I returned to my stall to finally do with the final jars of honey, but when I arrived, I found that one of the jars had gone missing. Not knowing what else to do, I locked away the final jar and began hunting for the missing one. I still have not found it. So that is my story and my confession. I poisoned the merchant, the farmhand, and the doctor. I used poisoned honey made with bees that only ate from rhododendrons and magic that I sang into them and the honey itself. My actions were permitted of my own accord. The remaining jars of honey can be found in the locked money cabinet of my flower stalls. They are denoted by a pink checkered cloth. I did what I did to protect them, the people that I love. I was here when this town was founded, a witch hiding in the woods, and when they came across me, they did not try to drive me away, but welcomed me without a second thought, offered me a place in their community. They saw a person where everyone else ended up then had only seen a weapon that could be used for their own advancement. Then I decided that this town would be my ward, mine to protect. I watched over them as they grew, and I sang songs into the earth to help their crops grow and flourish. Over the generations, the town matured into a beautiful little haven you see now. And in my age, I seem not to have noticed. My child has grown to adulthood, and it is time for me to let them go for themselves. My time on this plane has come to a close. I'm ending all of this and ending it on my terms. If you're reading this, I have passed into the trees and the earth, but I will still remain here to keep Flatbrow healthy and alive. As long as the bees buzz, my magic will be present here. Well, some of it anyway. Some of my other enhancements may wane or disappear, but I doubt it will cause too much trouble. Come and visit me sometime. I'll always be in the same spot, and I'll try to provide shelter and safety the cottage always has. Goodbye, my friends, and good luck. Linda, Rosca, the Witch of the Woods. Wow.
Man, it's fucking crazy that you can speak in a message that long. Oh my God.
It's lucky I could speak at all.
That cantrip doesn't work.
So yeah, Jamie is just kind of sitting, staring into the fire. She's gone.
Jamie, there's something glowing in the back.
Glowing? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I saw with my sense there's something in the back.
She stands up and goes out the back door. What are you all doing at this up to this point? Well, this all kind of took like about two minutes.
Yeah, I had started working my way around the back when
Okay.
Yvain said there's nothing inside. So I guess I've shifted to the back of the house at this point because I'm looking for anything to exist. Not well, but I am looking for something to exist.
Right. Scylla, what about you?
I think I probably started moving towards the trees, whatever I saw.
All right, so that was like near in the backyard. So all of you kind of converge at the same moment.
I'll lean on the tree and say, "There's something different here, and I can't figure out what it is."
In the backyard. So in the backyard, Yvain, as you step through the back door, you see right in the center rear end of her property, right just before the tree line begins again, just behind her, the rows of beehives that she kept, you see an enormous tree, huge, has to be thousands of years old, towering up over the treetops, branches spreading out wide. And as you're looking up, the fog finally begins to burn off, and the sun starts to peek through the tree, the leaves, and light begins to play off of the leaves, and you see this giant canopy kind of overhanging the entirety of the backyard. Scylla, that's what's different. There's a new tree. And it's huge. Belle, when the fuck did that get there?
Shit. No, that one was there. That one wasn't. Fucking hells.
I am so very confused. What did that mean? She's gone, but she's here.
Hey, this tree was not here before. So that
was a flower bed yesterday. We weeded that.
That might be her.
She looks to you, Scylla.
It's a druid thing, you know. Come from the earth, return to the earth.
She just kind of collapses there. Just her knees kind of just buckle, and she just kind of falls to her knees. Just kind of sits, kind of just staring at the tree. And Jermaine, who has been at the back this entire time, like just standing at the gate, he comes
Jermaine,
up.
Get over here.
He comes up from around the corner.
We're having a moment.
He comes up from around the corner and just puts his hand on her shoulder. Puts their hand on her shoulder, and yeah. You see Demetrius kind of standing in the back doorway as well. Yvain, you still have the letter in your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Scylla and Belbin read it, and anybody, y'all can pass it around.
Yeah. So you guys read the note and you guys can now access that in your
Fucking shit.
inventories.
That
Hey.
is a lot. That's a lot.
Uh-huh.
Escaping from the law by killing yourself. I really wasn't expecting that one.
That one was interesting. Honestly,
It's a
thought it
new
was more
one.
likely that Jamie would be dead this morning, but sorry, Jamie. All the respect in the world, but yeah.
What do we do? What do I do?
I mean,
It sounds to me, Jamie, like the town needs a new caretaker. Someone to take up the mantle of upholding what's good and right in
You hear a rustling in the trees and in the tree above you, and you
fucking
see
Muko.
swinging down from the branches Muko. He just kind of sits in the branches, kind of one hand on the trunk. And he looks down at you, Scylla, and makes eye contact with you. Neftalas. Necheni nesu. You recognize this as Druidic. She's gone. She's left me.
In Druidic, she'll say back, is there anything we can do for you?
I think I'd like new clothes.
We can do that.
She taught me her song. She told me I was to teach it to you.
I would like that very much.
He swings down and lands in front of you guys.
Hi,
This has
Muko.
all been in Druidic, by the way.
Uh-huh. Hi, Muko. Or Scylla. Does he have like a bomb or something?
No, he's fine. He wants new clothes.
Oh well, fuck. We can do that.
He looks at this. He looks at the cottage, and it doesn't really look at any of you guys. Only it really looks to Scylla. And it continues in Druidic. I think I will stay here and care to her bees and her flowers.
I think that's a good idea.
I will try to be what she could not. I will try to be what she did, what she tried to be.
I think you could be. I think you could succeed quite well.
He reaches into a pouch hanging from his like loincloth type belt and pulls out a jar of honey with pink checkered cloth. I'm sorry I couldn't help you, but she kept me safe. And he holds it out to you.
She'll take it. You promise not to plant any rhododendrons.
I think those will be the first ones I pull up.
Good man. Let's go get you some new clothes. How's that?
As you guys are kind of congregating together, Demetrius leans down to you, Bell, and says, "Belbin,
Demetrius or
Demetrius.
okay.
Belbin, do you hear that?
Yes.
Where's it coming from?
Question for you first. What exactly am I hearing so that I know which one to tell you about?
That weird rumbling.
Am I hearing this conversation?
You're hearing the conversation, yeah.
If
Can
I
I
had
try
to
and listen for
extrapolate,
it?
Go ahead, make
I
a
would-
perception check.
if I had to extrapolate, I'm gonna like turn towards him and start to like climb on him a little bit and be like, if I had to extrapolate, I would say there might be a rock monster that's coming this way very quickly right now.
Oh,
But mostly,
what'd you
I'm
get?
terrified.
11.
11. You're starting to hear it now.
Jamie.
Trees cracking. What are you doing?
I'm warning.
Climbing on Demetrius.
Scylla.
You tried to have one nice conversation.
Muko, run. Muko needs to
Huge
run
tits.
now. Unless Muko can do magic, then Muko stay. Still, let's talk to Muko.
Trees crack open beside you as you see before you, just on the borderline of this, it's Boulder Dash.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Hey, buddy.
Did Demetrius come to me or did I go to Demetrius to have this exchange?
He came to you. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I want to make sure I know where I'm standing.
Yeah, he came to you. Right. So, Muko, dips into the tree.
Yeah,
Woo.
that's fair.
Mhm, mhm,
Goodbye.
Um,
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you see, Boulder Dash, like standing at his full height now. It seems that when he was subdued by whatever Linda did, he was slumping slightly. He was just kind of sagging. And now he's standing at his full height. Eyes gone from the soft green glow that you had to a fiery burning red. And it's less of a golem now and more of an elemental.
Oh,
I took spells to fight bees, guys.
Cool, 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 cool.
Cool, 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 cool,
I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Fuck.
Cool, 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 cool.
Cool,
Okay,
cool, cool, cool,
okay.
cool, cool, cool.
cool.
Motherfucker. That's a 10.
Fuck shit.
Don't forget to select your characters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta do it like the Roll20 way. Select your icon, then hit initiative.
That never works for me.
No.
I'll try.
Just try, yeah.
Character. How do I hit initiative? Like, should I bring up
Literally
the character
click-
sheet that's in there?
Yeah, pull up the character sheet and click the word initiative. Yvain, 9.
Character sheet. Initiative.
Character sheet. Click on Zilla.
Oh shit, no, it's not 9.
Initiative.
I have 18. Fuck. Why won't it let me do the thing? Ah, there we go.
It still didn't. I even followed the directions, guys. I did.
Guys, we still have Jackie on here.
All right, I'm clearing that list. Shit. Okay, whatever. All right, add custom label. We're doing Scylla. Add. We're doing Yvain. We're doing Bell. Ben. We're doing
Slay.
Jamie. We're doing Demetrius. And we're doing Jermaine.
Guys, we should have rolled deep. We should have rolled real deep.
Yep.
We should have rolled real deep.
I tried so hard.
Nope, should
We
have
got
rolled deep.
so far.
Scylla, what'd you roll?
And in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Do you want my one I rolled with physical dice or with roll 20?
Fuck it. Roll 20. 16.
16.
All right. Yvain.
9.
9. Bell.
18.
18.
Big
All right.
18.
Jamie.
Fuck.
She rolled an 18 as well, so she's gonna go at 17. Demetrius. You rolled a 6 plus 2 is 8. And Jermaine. They rolled a 3 plus
Good.
plus 1 is 4.
Jermaine,
Cool.
stay the fuck away. No, Demetrius. No, Jermaine. Which one? Jermaine, stay away.
All right, Belvin, you are up. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot
Gonna
to
say,
add
what about Rocky?
Boulder Dash.
What
You
about
don't need
Rocky?
to. It's fine. It's fine.
There we go.
Guys, remember when we were like, if we break the seal on Boulder Dash, he'll be a free agent. He'll fight who knows who. Answer is us. He'll fight
The
us.
answer is
Answer's
us.
us. Yep.
The
feel like we
is
should
he'll fight
learn
us.
the
He'll fight us.
Always us.
Fuck.
All right. His initiative. Is
Yes!
2.
Fuck you, Boulder Dash.
Whew. You lucked the fuck out there, guys.
Yep.
All right, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen, what are you doing? Belvin, you're up
my
first.
God.
Shit.
Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Fuck.
Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Fuck. Which one am I sitting on right now? Jermaine. I would prefer to be put somewhere.
Wait, no, you're
that
not
is-
sitting on Jermaine. You're sitting on Demetrius.
Demetrius, I'd prefer to be put somewhere that is not right here, right now, please and thank you. I am a one-trick pony. Mind whip.
Oh fuck! Damn you and your mind
I-
whippage.
I have 6 spells.
What's the save?
It is a fuck shit.
I'll be right back.
Intelligence 15.
Intelligence of 15. Great. Okay. He failed.
Cool. So he takes 12 psychic damage if psychic does damage to him.
Psychic does do damage to him. Congratulations.
And I don't know why my Beyond 20 is not connecting to roll 20, so I'm just going to copy paste this in here for you
It's all good. Thank you.
so that you can see what it does.
How much damage was it? 12?
12.
Okay. On a failed save, the target takes 3d6 and can't take a reaction until the next turn. Moreover, on the next turn must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. On a successful save, target half as much damage. Okay. So it's not a condition, it's just a spell.
Correct.
Shit. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, please. Put me not here. I would thank you very much for that
Okay.
because I'm
right.
7 feet in the air right now.
Okay, right. All right, is that your turn?
That is it. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Jamie is going to kind of try to shake herself out of her stupor and go, "Oh, Boulder Dash, god damn it," and pull out her crossbow and take aim and take a shot with her crossbow. And the bolt hits Boulder Dash in the face and just kind of pinks off. Does absolutely nothing to it. I think like a bit of rock just kind of crumbles off of him, and she goes, guys, I feel a bit out of my depth here.
Jamie, does that thing do magic damage at all?
Nope.
Okay.
And she is going to take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and drag. No, she's actually going to take half that much and drag Jermaine with her.
Correct.
Yeah. All right. And bonus action, she is going to use, let me see what's the thing. Right, she
Julie,
uses
do the thing.
she uses a leadership point to give she's going to give a leadership point to Demetrius, and Demetrius gets a free movement. So Demetrius and Belle, both of you guys go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Because you weigh nothing. So now you're over here.
I weigh as much as a heavy backpack.
Right. And that's it. And that's her turn. She's gonna Demetrius, get that little guy out of here. And right.
Not so far out. I still need to be able to help. Okay. This is good. Thank you.
Does not listen to you.
Nope. Didn't
Scylla,
think so.
you are up.
We can't have one easy day, can we?
Nope. Says a weird voice in your head.
Scylla, we're not fighting a morally ambiguous thing. It's the rock monster that wants to kill us.
Yes, you're right.
Don't worry, I got you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Jamie's like, you're a druid. Can't you do what she did?
I am not that high of a druid. Do we want a friend or do we want me to be prepared to hit it?
Don't ask me.
Can you make it a friend?
I cannot make it a friend. I can make us a friend.
Scylla, fix it,
Fucking
fix
hit
it,
it,
fix it,
Scylla.
fix it.
Okay. How much movement do we have? Okay, Scylla's bread and butter. Let's go. Actions. Necrotic Shroud. Symbiotic Entity. Boop. No one has to make a saving throw. She can't get close enough to do that, so it doesn't matter, but I'd rather have them out
Is
than
an animorph.
deny it.
All right. Is that your turn?
I'm gonna move 30 feet, so that's how much my movement is, right? 30 feet? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move 30
squares.
feet. Like,
Six squares.
like ish here-ish, so that she's like in front of Belle. I don't know how much movement that was.
I'm on a 7-foot tall guy's shoulders right now. For
Yeah.
clarity.
This is in feet. Why is it in
He's
feet?
on Demetrius's
Technically, I'm
shoulders.
more like this guy right there.
I don't know why the measuring is what it is. It's wrong right now.
It just counts squares.
I think I moved 3 squares, so
You were
I
here.
would just move up.
You were here, so you went
Yes.
5,
1,
10,
2.
15, 20,
Okay, I'm gonna move here then.
25.
Put this stump in between us,
Right.
but still
okay.
give you vein area to move around me.
All right.
Necrotic Shroud and Symbiotic Entity.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's all I got.
Yvain. You're muted. I know.
Yeah. Okay. I would lock to rage. Scared
All
rage.
right.
Ah!
Hit that rage and roll that die.
Got it. Yeah, it's a D8. Okay.
What's that? It sounds like Judas is playing in the background.
Okay.
Big 8.
8. Ooh, let's see.
I think that one's actually very useful.
A bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of your next turn until your rage ends. You can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
So,
He's
it's a
not
con
really with-
save.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it
Blind
in the
that
chat.
boulder.
He's probably got like a
Do-do-do-do-do.
75.
There we
in
go.
con, so-
It's in the chat now.
Gotcha. Got it. Cool. All right. So that happens. It's purple. It's purple white light, but yeah, and it. He is going to roll 12.
I think that's the DC wild magic. The DC is 13.
He fails. So
Yay!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
so he's
1d6.
blinded.
Um,
Oh yeah. So yeah, D6
Just
radiant damage.
Radiant damage. And be blinded until the start of your next turn.
Radio. Do your damage.
Okay. 3.
3 points of damage, and he goes.
Big three.
I can't see. Me.
Tight. 5, 10, 15, 20. How? So he's standing where? Where is he now?
He is right here.
Okay. I can only move here. Yep, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. I'm trying to find. There we go. He's blinded now. Cool. It is Demetrius's turn. Demetrius is going to set you down on a low-hanging branch of this tree here.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much. This was a great ride. 10 out of 10.
And he is going to tank off 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 over here. And just, I've got your back to Gavain. And now it is Germain's turn. Germain is going.
Fucking stay over there.
Germain is
Don't
going to
move.
try and break Jamie's grip.
Shit.
Don't, dumb boy.
Okay, Jamie hangs on.
Thank God.
And just let me go. I can fight. Jamie goes, not on your life, and that ends their turn.
Would be
It is now Boulder Dash's turn.
Boulder Dash.
Boulder
Move,
Dash.
action or bonus action.
Cool, or movement,
Yes.
right?
Move, action or bonus.
Move, action, or bonus. Cool. Right. He just gonna throw a boulder. He literally reaches inside his chest and pulls out a boulder about the size of a large beach ball and just hucks it right here. I'm gonna need Scylla and Demetrius to make a dex save, please. So
Hang on.
Demetrius. Ooh, 19. He succeeds. Plus stuff.
What is that? Where is the dot supposed to be if it's a 6 or a 9?
On the bottom.
On the bottom. The dot's on the bottom.
Okay, 8.
Okay, so you failed.
Where's the dot supposed to be? It doesn't matter. If you're asking that question, it probably doesn't matter.
Oh no. Okay, so that's gonna be 14 points of damage to you, Scylla, and 7 to Demetrius.
What kind of damage? Just like
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay. What did you say? 14?
Yes, 14. 7 to Demetrius. As this
Eaten.
boulder flies in and explodes on impact. You try to dive out of the way, but you get hit with a full force of debris. It basically hits you and explodes. And Demetrius kind of dives out of the way and takes a couple of hits. That ends his turn. How long does this? Is this a concentration?
No, it's till the end of my turn.
To the end of your turn?
Beginning of my turn? Hang on. Oh no, it ends on his turn. Once he finishes his turn.
Okay.
It can't take an action, or it can't take a reaction until the end of its turn, and it has to choose one of those things on its turn. So it's over once his turn is over.
Okay, cool. So his turn's over. He gets all his stuff back. He now has a reaction. Whatever. Belbin, you're up.
Question for the group. How do we feel about fire? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes.
Fire!
Sounds good. I pull out the compass that's hanging around my neck and I go, oh, I fucking hope I do this right. And I will blow on it and I will do my best to cast Fireball right behind him.
Is this your first time casting the spell?
No, I cast Fireball against the Hydra.
Right. All right.
I currently have all of the spells on my spell list cast at least one time before. This is number 2.
Cool. Okay.
But
His first time willingly using a focus. To
Right,
cast
yes,
fire.
okay.
that's what it is, really.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. So what's the cast? It's a dex save.
It's a DC 15 dex save.
Okay. DC 15 dex save. Whoop. 9.
that's a failure for. Oh man, I rolled like shit. 22 points of fire damage.
22 points of fire damage to him.
There were 3
Damn
ones
lich.
and 2 2s in that.
Okay. Good hit. Good hit.
Hang on. Cast. There we go. And then presumably the ball of fire shoots out, explodes behind him, and he's just like still and like doing his thing.
So what happens is it impacts directly on his chest.
Uh-oh.
And just you see a large explosion all around. All of you see a large explosion, and the flames billow up and overtake him. And you think for a moment, oh my God, Bell just one-shotted this guy. And the flames die out, and it's just this soot-scarred Titan standing there, unfazed, seemingly.
Okay. Didn't like brain stuff. Was okay with fire. How does sound? And I will quicken Toll the Dead on him,
Okay.
Told it that.
which is
Is that-
15 wisdom.
Oh, great. He's super wise. 15 on the die plus 0.
Fuck. Gong.
Hmm.
Okay with that. Okay. Sound is sound. Right. I'm gonna stay in this tree here. Good luck. That's it.
Okay. Bell's turn is up. Jamie is going to continue to drag Jermaine 5, 10, 15 feet around the corner, and is going to shout out to let me see, how far are you? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, barely. She shouts out to Yvain and shouts, "Go ahead, girl, get him!" And
On now. Get.
Oh, now get.
go on, ahead, girl, get him. You get a free movement or a free attack if you would like. Free
Okay.
movement or a free attack.
Now or on my turn?
Now.
Sweet.
In this moment.
Right now. Okay.
It
which I gotta get.
sorry. But it will use your reaction to use it.
Okay.
Everything comes at a cost.
Yeah. Well, my javelin's not gonna do shit. I'll get closer.
All right.
Close the
Bum, bum, bum,
Close the
bum, bum.
Close the gap.
Alrighty. That is Jamie's turn. Silly, you're up again. Yvain, you're on deck.
Is it like up on a hill, or is that just like what we're?
That is basically what I'm using as a denotation. It's a small incline.
Okay.
Small incline.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not as
Let me
steep as
go-
it looks.
I'm gonna go over here to get us away from any more area attacks because I'm annoyed that we fell for that. And because he is too far away, I'ma just hit him with a chill touch, I guess. Wait. Constitution, saving throw, or range spell attack. I feel like range spell attack's a better idea. Yeah, we're gonna go chill touch.
Okay.
We're gonna go chill touch.
Roll it.
That's +6. Okay. I don't think a 10 hits, right?
It does not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then as a bonus action, I'ma just do Shillelagh, I guess.
A skeletal hand appears in front of him and he goes, "Me." Just hits him. "Me." And then what does Shillelagh do?
Yeah.
It just makes my staff
Gotcha.
better for like a
Gotcha.
minute.
So you just. All right, is that your turn?
That is all I got, yes.
All right, Yvain, you're up. Demetrius and Jermaine on deck.
Okay, since I didn't take any damage or deal any damage, I gotta rage again. So
Yes.
yeah,
And you also, I believe, lose that ability.
Yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah.
blind.
Okay, rage D8. Ooh, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Each creature of your choice that you see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain
Well-
temporary hit points equal to 1d12 plus your barbarian level.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay.
So
You
con
got
save.
free Scylla powers.
Con
Beef
save
up,
DC
beef up.
13.
14 plus 5. That's not 19.
Okay, so I
No,
think
no,
nothing
19.
happens.
I mean, you still get the temp hit points, I'm pretty sure, but
Really?
does it say that it only happens if they take the damage?
No.
Then that sounds like you get the hit points, my friend.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
take
I'm
the
not
hit points.
arguing.
Please take the hit points.
9.
Feeling you're about to get
Please-
punched into the
please take
ground.
plus
Please take the hit
5.
points.
Okay, okay,
I
okay,
am
okay.
far away right now.
And then a quick question. Would
Shoot.
Yvain have had time to attune to that scythe?
Oh, yes. 100%.
Sweet. This is new. All right.
Wing.
So I'm gonna
Wing.
try to attack.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just
Okay.
sorry.
Okay.
I don't have 2 screens. I gotta keep clicking back and forth.
Same.
11.
11 misses.
Great.
Not doing
Are
good.
you-
No, not really. Okay, let's try again. One more attack. No.
Wait. Is this plus anything?
Oh shit, no. Hold on.
Damn it, Eric.
I'm sorry.
You're proficient with it.
It's a strength. It's finesse weapon. Strength weapon.
Yeah, it's
So,
finesse.
So that's
So-
either
Well, no,
strength or
it
dex.
depends. Are you using one hand or two?
2.
Two-handed, so it's strength.
Strength. Okay. So that's plus what, 6?
Plus your proficiency.
Well, strength plus prof. It sounds like 6.
Yeah, so 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is that? Sorry.
So 17 on the first
17.
one, and then 8, 9, 10,
14?
11, 12, 13, 14. 14 on the second one. First one hits, second one misses.
Okay.
That first
So-
one just hits.
Just hits. So that's a D10 damage plus my proficiency, right? I gotta add this to my list.
Yeah.
Plus your strength.
Plus strength.
I think they're the
3.
same number for you. So like,
So 6 points of damage.
And then there's a contested strength check, which is probably not going to go well.
Are you trying to trip?
Yep.
Okay.
Check the golem.
All right. So strength check.
Let's go.
you have
Oh,
advantage because you're
okay.
raging. You have advantage
Yeah,
because you're
thank
raging.
you.
Don't like the rock monster.
Okay, well, 22.
He rolled a 4.
Yay.
Yay!
He has a plus 5 in strength, dude. Not so like yes, you trip him. So please describe what Yvain is doing right now and what she's whipping out.
So she
Whip it
pulls out a terrifying war scythe that's 6 feet tall. The handle is pitch black, made from ebony. There's infernal ruins on it. And then when she goes to strike, these runes kind of glow. And you're like, that's weird. She hasn't done that before. And then she hits, and then after she strikes, she kind of arcs down and just sort of with all of her might just yells out, "Ah!" and swipes up and trips him.
Yeah, you see Boulder Dash go and legs go whoop flat on his back. So he is no longer blinded, but he is prone. Congratulations, y'all are fucking him.
Fade, what happened to your sword? Hey,
Ah,
I'm
All right.
It was
in
an X.
All right.
X.
Then
Fuck.
I
I do that
will-
every time.
Oh, I'm sorry. You also all damage with these.
+2. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets an additional +1, I believe. It's a +1 magical weapon.
Once attuned, any attacks, +1 to attack. And then when I'm raging, I have +2. I just need to go ahead and add this while y'all
So
are
yeah,
fighting.
so I'm adding an additional 3 points of damage.
Thank you.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Yvain, is that your turn?
I
Movement
want
bonus.
to move behind him.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Demetrius's turn. Demetrius is going to book it up 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to pull out a large club and is going to take a massive big swing at him
Where are you hiding that, Demetrius?
on his back.
Okay.
Damn
what I
it,
was writing
can't
on.
roll shit today.
He has advantage because he's pro.
Oh, you're right, he does.
And flanking.
Damn it, I rolled a 5 and a 6.
Well, God damn it, Demetrius.
Hold on, I gotta.
We're trying to help you out here, man.
So here's what happens. He swings with the club, and it snaps over Boulder Dash, and he just kind of holds it up. It's like, oh fuck, and that's his turn.
You got that X-Tel.
It probably wasn't going to hurt them anyway. It's fine.
Jermaine is again gonna try to. I'm using a different die because this one's rolling like shit. Is
No,
gonna
you can keep using that for Jermaine.
again try to break Jamie's hold.
Max said someone's gonna die this fight, and if I have to do it myself,
Ew.
I will.
Okay, I'm still.
I
I have
feel
not
like
rolled
a
above a
ball.
10 yet.
That's okay.
I'm pretty sure.
That's not true.
Okay,
You
so
saved
yeah,
from I Told the Dead.
Still, oh yeah, you're right.
Damn
Still
it.
unable to break. Still unable to break. Jamie's hold. They just still yelling like, "Let me fight! I can do this!" Like Jamie's like, "We are useless here." Okay, it is now Boulder Dash's turn. He is going to stand up.
What?
It doesn't have to be his turn. It's fine. You can
Um,
go back to sleep.
and he is going to look at you, Yvain, turn around the person who's done so much damage to him as of late, and is going to take a step up to you and take a swang with a multi-attack.
Okay.
So he makes
Uh-oh.
two slam attacks at +8 at 13
Hits.
hits.
Yep.
Okay, so that is 2d8 plus 3.
A 13
5.
hits.
Yeah, my armor class is 13.
Listen, it would hit me too, okay?
Okay, you expect well, get
That's
some armor.
15
Jesus.
points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Okay.
15 points of bludgeoning damage,
15
halved
halved.
because you're raging.
Thank you.
And 18, which also hits.
Yeah.
So that's another 15 halved to 7.
Okay, so
Or
14
we'll call it 8
damage.
actually. 8
Okay,
point another 8
okay.
points of damage.
Okay. So 16 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And then is going to use Earth Glide and for as
like how
his
that sounds.
bonus and sink into the earth.
What?
Heck.
Disappear.
I am glad I am in a tree.
Would anybody get attacks of opportunity?
Yeah. I have a thing.
Yeah, if you're within Demetrius and
Oh shit, you have a thing.
I'm not saying me.
Oh shit, you have a thing.
What's it called?
Sentinel.
Sentinel?
Yes.
Demetrius
my
and Yvain,
reaction.
you both get attacks of opportunity. Or Demetrius
on, Yvain.
Sentinel.
Come on, Yvain.
wing what's left of his
Come on,
club.
Yvain.
Oh, come on.
Come on, Yvain.
Okay, hold on. Jeez.
He hits and I'm having his damage.
Do you still get advantage because you're flanking?
Okay. Well,
Did it roll?
not a crit. It was a critical fail. Okay, so
Hello. Please roll.
9 points of damage.
I hear it rolling.
I know, me
Oh,
too.
it was a 4 plus
4?
6.
Missed. Sorry.
Yeah.
So Demetrius hit with what was left. Oh wait, no, and
Does he get advantage because they're flanking?
Deals double damage to object and structures. I'm trying to Resistances. Oh yeah. So sorry, that only I gotta add 4 more to that because he shouldn't have taken that much damage because it was non-magical. All right. So yeah, he disappears and will pop up on his turn.
Cool.
Belbin, you are up.
Yep, sure am. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he popped out, got fucked up, and was like, nope.
In that case, I will 5, 10, 15, 20.
Cry and piss yourself?
A little bit of that, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B here.
You guys
gonna-
wanted to fight a witch. I was like, y'all ain't ready for that yet.
Listen, we didn't
We
think we
weren't.
were
That's why we
either.
were so scared.
I was like, y'all prep for a witch. Prep for a witch, guys. Totally.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going
Give
to
her a night to leave town and
Hey,
prep
good-
for a fight that's definitely going to happen. Sure.
So glad for her. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step to the roof of the building. Right about. Yeah, I'm going to stay on this corner.
Thank God you're not Yvain, because that thing is thatch.
I'm 30 pounds.
I know. I was
I am
saying, thank
small
God you're
boy.
who you are.
And then I will hold a Toll the Dead for as soon as I see his face. And by face, I mean any part of his body that will allow me to target him.
Copy. No, he's just showing his ass when he pops up.
Yep,
All right.
just right in the ass crack too.
All right, is that it?
Yep, that's a me.
All right. Jamie
As
is
I-
going to run 15 more feet.
Please, Jamie, get the fuck out of here.
10, 15. And that's her turn. Scylla, you're up. Yvain, you're on deck.
Can I
don't
hold
speak
my
Infernal.
action but still do a bonus action?
That's what I just did.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you
I'm
perform the
gonna.
bonus action first.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna send a healing word at Yvain. Just to give her a little something.
Okay.
Well, song.
Oh, thank
A
you.
little something.
Okay.
Where's my
Okay.
D4?
Okay.
Get out. Oh, it's so hard to get the D4 out of this thing. Okay. Oh, you get 6. Almost full.
Yay! I'll
Hey.
take it.
Full points.
And then I'll save it. Yeah, it's just a swing if it comes near me, so I'm not wasting anything.
Okay. Holding the swing. Yvain, you're up.
Okay. And he hasn't popped up yet.
Nope.
I will move. What is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Here. Yeah. And I'll wait.
Okay. Are you holding anything?
An attack if he's next to me.
Okay, so you're holding an attack. Is it a spell or anything, or no? Just a.
Nope, just a swing.
Whackada.
All right. Demetrius is up. He looks around. Where did it go?
I
Fuck
don't
if
know.
we know.
He just kind of holds up his broken club and
That's right.
kind of,
Oh shit! Hey, can I hand him my great axe?
sure, on the run pass. You ran past him. I'll let you
I'm
hand
like,
him.
here you go.
Was that your yeah, that'll be your bonus, sure. Yeah, oh, all right. It's not magical, is it?
Nope,
Okay, cool.
it's better
Just a
than nothing.
Big ass.
Right.
axe.
Okay, and he just kind of holds the great axe like a club
Oh my god.
and is holding an action.
Just
Jermaine-
swing it, dude.
Jermaine, again, gonna try to break the hold.
I mean, like, had we run deep,
Oh
we
my
would have so
God.
many dead people. So, like, it's good we didn't. But Jesus.
Yep.
fuck.
Cannot break the hold. Jamie, I swear to God, I'm never gonna forgive you for this. All right. It is at this point that Boulder Dash pops his up. Oop. Oh, whoops. No. He pops up right here. Yeah. And so Scylla, he is within range of you. Yvain, a little out of range, sorry. And Belle, you are holding an action.
Wisdom 15 for me.
Fails.
Oh,
fails, he takes 12 points of necrotic damage.
Damn. He's looking
Uh,
rough. He's starting to look rough.
I got a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Go to
So
24.
I got a 24. Let me just make sure I get all my dice. That's a D8 and
All of your other necrotic shit.
All of
that's a
everything.
D8 and a D6. Yes, because I'm not.
Oh shit.
I honestly not even gonna waste my reaction. I'm using my reaction, so I can't use it anyway. But I'm assuming he's not gonna fail any con saves, so I'm not gonna try that. Okay, let's go. That is a D8 plus 3. So that's what is boop boop. That is 7 points of what kind of damage is it? Let me know. It's magical bludgeoning damage, I guess. The weapon's magic, and then so that's 7 bludgeoning and then 8 necrotic damage.
So that's 15 points of damage.
15.
Yeah.
Big 15. Beautiful. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough after that. Starting to look a little battered and bruised as a rock giant monster can. So he pops out, you swing, hit pretty hard, and crack him across the jaw, and he and takes 2 giant swings at you.
Oh boy.
Scylla?
FX.
Okay, first one definitely hits 17 plus
Dang
8.
it.
I was gonna say Silla's the only one with armor in our group.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit, I guess.
And then, 14 to hit.
No.
Okay, so only 1 hits. So you
I'm the
take,
only one with a good armor class.
oof. Oh my god, you take 20 points of damage
Fuck.
That's okay.
from
I
that
had
one
some-
hit.
But it's so much damage.
I rolled an
Scylla.
8 and a 7 on my 2d8.
I have some temporary hit points left.
Whew, thank God.
Okay, so yeah, you take a full 20 points of damage, and does he regain?
This is the Hydra heads all over again.
It's so
Does
it's
he-
Oh, I hit him! Why didn't I use my staff? Oh, I'm fucking stupid.
You couldn't have anyway.
I'm
It was
so
a
stupid.
reaction.
My staff is just hit on a hit. It's
Oh,
like a free smite.
oh yeah. Sorry. So
Yeah,
close.
no.
Next time.
I'm not gonna fight you on that. That's me. I forgot.
Damn it,
He
Bobby.
does not regain his earth glide, so he does what he does do though is turns towards Bell and starts crunching over to the house. and
Moves
Bell.
out of my range. Oh, I already used my reaction. Damn it.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
That
Sure
does
does.
his turn. Belbin, you're up. Jamie and Scylla, you're on deck.
Okay. This has suddenly taken a much worse turn than I wanted it to. Would you say, just like hypothetically, that I am within his melee range?
Yes, 100%. You are at
Uh-huh.
eye level with him currently.
Great. Cool. Then I'm gonna do something that I want to do something that's maybe kind of stupid.
It's kind of Bell's whole thing.
It's so my whole thing. I just mean like kind of illogical, but it seems like a good idea at the time. So buddies, oh mine, does anybody look particularly hurt that I can like the 3 people that I can see in front of me right now? Does anybody look particularly hurt?
I just got punched in the face.
By like a lot, yeah. Yvain, you're fine-ish,
I'm fine-ish.
looking fine-ish, and
Demetrius is looking
Yeah.
okay.
okay,
I
sounds
think I
good.
just look mad. Not gonna lie.
Okay, then I'm gonna do a dumb, and I love me a good dumb. And instead of doing something that makes sense, I'm going to twin spell Sanctuary on myself and Scylla.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. We're gonna do that. So that means that if he wants to,
Wisdom save.
yeah, it's a
before an
wisdom
attack.
save if he wants to try and hit us with something.
And then either loses the attack or has to switch it to another person
Within range. Yeah.
within range. Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm gonna do that, and then it lasts for a minute until you do something that affects an enemy or deals damage to a creature. And then I'm gonna run away this way, or attempt to.
He is going to use his reaction.
Yeah.
Swat at you.
Cool shit. So
With a
wisdom
slam
15 first.
Oh yeah, wisdom 15, right? Wisdom save does not succeed. Loses his attack.
Great. Sounds good. So I'm gonna run over there so that I can lay on my stomach, look down at Jermaine, and go, "You little fuck! You stay over here. You do not go near that rock monster. I swear to fucking gods."
Oh,
Make an intimidation check
Tell him, Bell.
or persuasion, whichever you'd prefer.
Persuasion. That's a natural 20 for a 27.
Yeah, Jermaine goes.
ow.
Yeah, okay, jeez.
As the house is like crumbling behind me.
It's not crumbling yet. He's not on it yet. He's just next to it.
But still, okay. So that's all of the things that I can do.
All right.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Jamie is going to tell Jermaine, get out of here. Go get beyond the gate line. Go. Just go, start running, and don't look back until you hit town. And is going to give Jermaine her last leader point for a free movement. It's going to take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and it's going to hop the gate line. And Scylla, you is going to actually look up at you, Bell, and say, "What do I do here?"
Stay as far away as you can.
Right, and is going to take 5, 10, 15, and start climbing into this tree.
Trees are a good choice. Trees are a
Right.
good choice right now.
All right, Scylla, you're up. Yvain, you're on deck.
I think she's just pissed off.
Does
Maybe try
Sanctuary
to hit him.
end on another person if they attack?
Yeah. So
Okay.
if Scylla makes an aggressive action towards him on this turn, it goes away.
Cool. Good to know.
But it stays on me then until I do something dumb or until a minute passes.
It works individually. Got it. Copy.
Do I take the free opportunity to do my spores again, or do I angrily hit the rock monster? Decisions.
Rock
decisions.
monster.
I feel like she's gonna hit the rock monster. Let's be real.
Rock
I mean-
monster.
If you were to deal damage to another creature, it would end Sanctuary anyway. So like if your spores would deal damage, then it would end it on you.
No, it would just give
Regardless.
me my temporary hit points back that I just
Sure.
lost.
Mm.
But it's an action, so that's the only reason I'm like,
Understand.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I just said it.
We all die. You either kill or get killed.
That's true. Let's fucking hit it.
What you gonna
What you
do?
gonna
Okay,
do?
buddy.
What you gonna do?
Gonna
What you
do?
gonna do?
That's
Okay,
what
buddy.
that's what I'm referencing every time I say what you gonna do. We all die. You either kill or get killed.
No.
This is Mac's fault. Mac did this.
So what
It's a
happened?
one.
What did you try to
It's
do
the one.
for an attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You swang And you ever hit a baseball wrong without with a metal bat,
Oh no! Yeah.
metal bat, and you get the weird vibrations. You know
It just,
those
like,
you know
hurts
those like
your wrists. Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes all the way up to your elbows, my guy.
Oh, boy.
Don't
All right.
lie.
Okay, and then
So-
I'm like, okay, that was annoying, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna healing word myself.
I don't think you can heal pride,
Can
but you
I?
can try.
Yeah, it's not gonna. I'm gonna
Whoops.
give myself a second level healing word just because I'm nice to myself. Level 2.
You guys also have a shit ton of health potions. Don't forget.
We do.
Oh,
have
you're
those.
so right. I should use a health potion.
Yeah,
That's
use
right,
that.
yeah.
I will let you use that instead.
Because they're bonus actions
Uh,
to feed yourself for us. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Do I need to use my superior healing potion? No,
You
I
can
use my
use
greater
whatever
healing
health
potion.
potions you have on you.
I'll do greater.
There's
I have a
two not-
greater and a superior and 3 regular ones.
Simply cannot recommend using the superior in this particular instance unless you're almost
Yeah,
dead.
let's just save it.
Because you got that thing for a fucking steal, and
Yeah, let's just use the regular one. That's fine.
Sounds good.
2d4. 2d4 plus
All right.
2.
Is that your turn, Scylla?
That's
right, so
it,
yeah.
baby.
Handle your healing. Yvain, you're up. Demetrius, Jermaine, and then Boulder Dash on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm gonna rage because I want something to happen. All right.
Okay.
Da-na-na-na.
It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're all gonna have to go take a nap right after.
Okay,
this.
it's a 3. A 3. Oh, an intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of the current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet
That's
of
right.
it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Until
Okay.
your rage ends, you can use this effect again.
So here's what happens. It's
Okay.
not a flump. It's not a pixie. It's a
Ooh.
small thunderstorm cloud.
Oh, that's
with
cool.
attacks would be lightning or like zaps. But it's a
mosquito.
small roiling with purple lightning glowing in certain sections.
That's
Belbin,
Uh-huh.
have you taken any damage?
No
You gain 3 temporary hit points.
concern, but okay.
Scylla, I'd like you to make a Constitution save, please.
Belvin got the good one. No, it's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a driving, deep pain in your chest, inside you, and you are driven down to a knee, and you are stunned for until your next turn.
Should have taken my
Shit,
temporary.
was that
hit
my
points.
fault?
You don't know.
Oh.
Now I'm really mad.
Uh-oh.
So I'm gonna go
Uh-oh.
ahead and try to hit Boulder Dash. And
That was how many rages was that?
that was 3. That's all of them.
Okay, cool.
Uh-oh.
Cool. Let me do the thing. Do the thing, Julie.
Julie,
Oh no.
do the
I
thing.
thought that would work. Oh well. Did I type it wrong?
What? Oh, no.
14.
14.
20.
20. Hit to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. And then damage.
Damblage.
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 Plus another 12.
12 points of damblage.
Damn.
And then I'm gonna try hit again.
Damn.
Alrighty, go ahead.
The same thing.
Go ahead, man. Keep it coming.
Do it again.
Do it again. 10.
10 points of damage.
Yeah.
oof, he's looking pretty rough. You see the rocks start to come apart now. Like you see it start to crumble in places.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Just real quick free action. Scylla, like concerned Scylla. And then
She
that's it.
is like, like clutching at her chest, just like unresponsive to you. Okay, so that's your turn. Demetrius is going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20,
He was next
20.
on the list to tell to go away.
30, and is going to take a swing with your battle axe, Yvain. Let me see.
Do,
Here we go.
do.
All right, it's 1d8. It's versatile. Cool. So, ooh, he got a nat 20. So he critted. So that's 1d8.
No, D12.
D12?
Mm-hmm.
It's a great axe.
Oh, it's a great axe. I thought it was a battle axe.
Great axe, baby.
No, I gave away all my hand axes.
Gotcha. Okay, D12 plus D12
Rank.
doubled plus stuff. Oh wait, no, we do. I'm doing it differently. It's max
Right,
damage.
It's max plus a roll.
Yeah, max plus a roll. So it's 12 plus
How does Demetrius?
12.
How does Demetrius want to do this? How does Demetrius want to do this?
12 plus 12, 24 plus his strength, which is 3.
27
So
points of damage.
27 points of damage.
Yvain sees it and she's like, oh, shout out to my dad.
This one goes out to
Yeah, so Demetrius swings and just hacks a huge chunk. Oh wait, hold on a second. It's non-magical.
correct.
27
Yeah.
halved.
That's still good.
27
I mean,
halved is
13.
13. Okay, so still good. Yeah, he still takes a decent huge chunk out of him. It was woof. That was a chunk, and then he goes, and the rock monster goes, Rah! Just pebbles rocket him in the face. Jermaine is up and is gonna keep on running. Where'd you go? Is he right here? I can't see him on the map anymore.
So you
There he
threw
is.
him somewhere.
They're just gonna book him this way. All right, Boulder Dash's turn. Does he get his Earth Glide back? He does.
Fuck.
He is going
He doesn't need it. It's fine.
to take a multi attack at one at Scylla, or no, sorry, not Scylla, one at Yvain and one at Demetrius.
As the
Scylla,
kids say, fuck, fuck.
that hits with a 19 plus 8, 27. 12 points of damage, bludgeoning, halved, because you're raging. And then to Demetrius, that hits 12 points of damage to him.
Halved because he's splunky.
Is Demetrius alive still?
Yes, but he is looking roof. Yeah, he's looking roof.
Cool.
Right. And then is going to Earth Glide.
Shit.
Go away.
Go away.
All right. Belbin, you're up.
Oh fuck. Okay. Does this change things?
I'm not gonna let you mind whip me again, motherfucker.
That's fine. I wasn't planning on it.
I'm making characters of wisdom of 20 and up and higher only.
Go for it. It's an intelligence save.
Shit. I mean, intelligence.
Okay. Got a Rolodex on my dumb thoughts. Okay. Cool. Let's do it. We heard Yvain yell Scylla in a concerned tone. So we're going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Come back over here. See our good buddy Scylla having a bad time all around. Slide on down to the ground. I don't know if you need me to make a save for that or not.
Nah. It's like a 6-foot
Lovely.
drop.
Great. Love it. Then we're going
You can tuck and roll.
I'm a small man.
Just
I'm feisty.
Slow down the car and I'll tuck and roll.
Then I am going to use an that's not what I want to do. Use an action to keep on running. 5, 10, 15, 20, and dive into the bush. 25. And then I will twin spell Sanctuary again on Scylla and the other guy that's not Yvain. Sorry, Yvain. You seem like you're doing okay.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right.
Sitting in a bush.
Sitting
Jamie,
in a bush.
Jamie, who is failed getting up the tree, is just gonna turn around and kind of load another crossbow bolt in and just say like,
Crossbow.
all right, well, here goes nothing. And is gonna take 5, 10, 15, 20,
Stay in the tree,
25,
Jamie.
30 feet towards you guys.
Stay away. Did you not understand?
And Scylla, you are up with Yvain on deck.
What? Didn't I lose my turn?
You were stunned until your turn.
Oh, okay.
So what happened? So here's what happened. You got a sharp, stinging pain in your chest, like deep driving pain, like something was being torn out from inside you, like you feel when you hold in the necrosis for too long.
Mm.
And even
Fun.
as your eyes kind of, you open your eyes again and they're watering and you're kind of looking through and you see the grass where you've touched is dead.
Oh, just a little sprinkle of trauma in there in the middle of fight, mid-fight trauma.
Just a little something.
But you're back. You're not prone, and you haven't lost any hit points.
Yeah. She'll like breathe, like take a really deep breath, and then as she's like, I feel like as she's like getting up, she'll take a deep breath and she'll take some of the earth that just died and she'll crush it in her hands and she'll throw it back up and release the spores for her last time. So these hit points need to stay this time. I hope this is my last
Is that your turn?
shape. And then I feel like I saw. Did I see Yvain get smacked a bunch?
Not really. You were kind of. I mean, yeah. No. No, you got driven down before that happened. No, you didn't see that, but you look up and she's kind of like, looks like she's like bleeding from the mouth a little bit.
Also, didn't you and what's his fuck get smacked instead of Yvain last turn?
No,
Or
it
did I
was
make that up?
Yvain and it was Yvain and
Oh,
Demetrius.
I thought it was Scylla. My bad.
Also, I'm
I was on the
really
other side of
sorry
the
about
building.
this, Scylla. My cloud was supposed to explode.
It did. It exploded somewhere. I'll just send Yvain another healing word. Let's do second level.
Big spender. Big spender.
Yep, you know me. Not great at all. 4 + 3 is 7. Got 2 2s.
All right.
7.
All right. Is that your turn?
The healing word. The word is what? What the fuck?
What?
Why?
I'm sorry.
All right, Yvain, you're up.
This guy is still under the ground.
Found in the pits of the ground.
Where should I be? 30. Yeah, I'll go this way. I'll run over here.
Okay.
And that's it.
All righty. Okay. Demetrius is going to. Where does it keep going? And is gonna run over to Scylla. You all right, miss?
Great question. Well, I'll get back to you.
All right. And holds an action. Jermaine is gonna keep on running.
As they fucking
Good.
should.
Keep on running. And use another action to keep on running, like you should have done last time. All right. Boulder Dash's turn. Boulder Dash is gonna pop up right here in front.
That's what I was worried about.
Jamie, and is going to erupt out of the earth and take a huge multi-attack smash on Jamie. The lone
Jamie's got
combatant.
levels in fighter, right? She's not just a normal person. She's not 5
Better.
HP.
A couple, but with a 27 to hit on the first one.
Oh no.
Woof.
And okay. Does miss with the second. Rolled a 3 on the die. So only one hits. But the multi-attack. Ooh. That's
I
20
didn't like
points.
the ooh.
That's 20 points of damage to her.
She's
Uh-uh.
fine. She's
She
fine.
looks fucked up. She gets
fine.
slammed and like it knocks her back like a good 10 feet. Like just and she's like just like splays her out on the ground. She like staggers back up and like coughs up blood. She's had a rough 2 days.
Yeah.
Boulder Dash, does he get his Earth Glide back? He does not. Is going to and go try to run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There we go. He's going to be over here.
Can we see him?
Yes, over the house, yes.
Okay.
Just barely though. And you could hear him more like you can hear a on the other side. Belbin, you are up
Sure.
with what's left of Jamie on deck.
Yep. And to that point, we're gonna use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh, can just get there. 50 feet in movement and action to go right there. Is Jamie still laying on the ground?
She's like staggered to her feet at this point, is like kind of like bent over, like clutching at her ribs.
Run up to her, grab her by the front of the shirt, pull her in to my face and say, I told you to stay the fuck away, and then quickened third level cure wounds into her face.
Okay.
So she will heal.
Thought you were going for a kiss, but okay.
Nope. Just told her to get the fuck back. Okay, 25 points. That's 3 7s.
That gets her back to full.
Damn.
Okay. Cool. That's the end of my turn. I did literally all the things I could.
All right. I thought you were talking to Jermaine.
You asked me what to do. I told you to stay away.
Oh, that. Right. I'll take that advice, and starts to hobble away down this way with her turn. Scylla, you're up. Yvain, you're on deck.
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like at this point, Scylla's like, oh my, fuck this, and she'll reach up on her staff and prick her finger on one of the rose, the rose like stems, on her new gilded flower, and will like throw the blood up in the air and in like above the house, like out of a crack of like energy comes a fucking face, a fuming angry face spirit that comes out of the sky that will immediately take its bonus action and face step 30 feet right into its fucking face and attack it at advantage because it is fuming and angry.
Amazing.
Okay. It
You
gets
said
attack. It
all
gets
of those
advantage
words.
because Angie.
Because angry, yeah, you get to choose between 3, and the other 2 suck. So fuck them.
Big
Let's go. What is
man.
it?
17
Your
to
spell
hit.
attack modifier to hit. Spell attack modifier to hit. Okay.
17 to hit.
Just got 17.
Hit it.
Okay,
Deal
let's
that
go.
damage. Deal that damage.
You attack with your spell 5 feet is a d6 plus 3 plus the spell level's piercing damage plus 1d6 force damage.
So 2d6.
2d6 plus 6.
Yes. God fucking damn it. That's 9 points.
9 points. Okay.
Mhm.
Still up.
And it's just gonna sit there. It's gonna sit in front of its face, and it's gonna just like buzz around its face, like it's fucking angry.
Okay.
Just a big ass bumblebee.
God damn.
That's what it is. It's gonna be a bumblebee just for right now.
Oh no.
It's
Yeah.
a big old bumblebee
God damn.
that I
Oh.
imagine talks and is like just saying swear words at it. They're not like coherent. He's just so angry. He's just swearing.
Just yelling fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit.
Yeah.
Fuck shit, fuck shit.
You piece of motherfucking shit.
I
I
don't-
imagine he has a really strong Brooklyn accent.
You pussy, you piece of fucking shit, god damn it, you motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you. God damn
Did you
it.
hear what I said?
You hear what I said? I said fuck you.
But it's a bumblebee.
I don't have a bumblebee, but I have a fairy dragon. Fairy dragon.
I'll take it. Just imagine it as a bumblebee.
Same.
There he is. All right. In its face.
That'll be helpful.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey, fuck
That's-
you. All right. All right. Yvain, you are up.
Yeah, full movement over here. Okay.
Get him.
Good. All right. I'm gonna try this again. Attack.
Why does that suck?
My rage is ended, so.
Really? You took damage last turn.
Oh, okay. Never mind. The cloud appears again,
Don't hurt me.
and it's gonna explode this time after I attack.
Yeah.
Okay. 15.
Misses.
23.
Hits.
Fantastic. So that
Come on,
is
you
1d
vein.
plus 6. Sorry. Copy paste. Blump, blump. 16 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hey!
Oh god.
Okay. So, can I do a leg sweep again just for fun?
Absolutely.
All right. Yep. When she goes for the attack, she once again does that awesome leg sweep, the runes glowing, and then her little cloud just fantastic, just explodes, and it looks fucking badass and awesome.
You go to trip him, and instead the legs just scatter into stones and pebbles, and out of the air his body just like falls onto the ground, stationary where it is, the stumps of its legs driven into the soil. Waist, now just a statue, waist deep in a combative position, facing away from the side of this cottage. And we have ended combat. Congratulations.
And she goes.
Yvain, did you finish?
It's dead.
Okay, great. Thank you.
She's gonna run over to Scylla. Holy
We can't have one
Hey.
normal day, can we? Oh,
Are you
ow.
okay?
Oh, no worse off than I usually am.
I'm sorry if that was me.
Oh shit. Jamie, you can stop running.
Huh?
Jamie,
Is it dead?
it's dead. You can come back if you want.
Oh, thank God.
You know.
Just kidding. Oh god. Oh!
You son of a bitch!
I'm fucking with you.
Next time I say something mean to you in anger, you cannot say anything back. I get one freebie with no guilt.
That's fair.
It kind of, it honestly, it like, it didn't feel good, but also, sometimes it's when you breathe and there's like a pain like right under your boob, and it's like every time you breathe, it like really hurts.
Yes,
It
I do
kinda
know
feel
that
like
pain. Yes.
It's just a normal occurrence.
I can't say I relate.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go over to Demetrius.
who's standing right behind you.
I'm gonna go to Demetrius and pat him on the thigh and be like, "It's all right, man. I don't either," and cast a second level cure wounds on him.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow.
That's a big 13.
Oh, well, that gets me back up to full.
So that was,
That was fucking wild.
it was weird because we expected it, but not in the way that it happened.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who put old lady kills herself and turns into 3 on their bingo card? Because I certainly didn't.
My bingo card just has fucking fuck on it, so
I love that bingo was canon.
and bingo was the name
It's a Dwendalian thing.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Really
Jamie.
bastardized version of it somewhere.
Jamie kind of like staggers up and says, "Well, it's been a long 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long 2 minutes.
Ow.
That fight was like 6 rounds, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
Guys, quick question. Should we be concerned about the giant angry bumblebee or not?
Oh, that's Fernando. He's fine.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, that's all you can say right now. He was kind of mad when he came out,
Buzzes away.
He's here
and,
for a while. You can go hang out for a while. How long does that spell last? A
I
while.
ain't hanging around here. I'm going to get a beer. And he just leaves.
You do what you want, Fernando. Goodbye. See you later.
He's not a zombie, yeah.
No, he's just a fake.
Okay, cool. Right.
That's why I went on the big quest to get the flower. That was to do that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's totally worth
See,
it.
Belvin, there's a lesson here. Spell components equals spell, and spell
I need
focus.
I need a magic man to teach me how to do the thing. Honestly, I'm shocked that the ball of fire thing flew out of this tiny thing. So, anyway,
it flew out of you through the tiny thing.
There's a lot to unpack there. Muko,
Mhm.
Hey Muko.
He hops out of the tree.
So I can't talk to Muko. I just assumed that we had to tell him something.
Well, the stones that you got the new, very nice gardening statue, I suppose.
He was my friend.
Oh.
I am sorry. I don't think he was
seemed a
going to be your
little-
friend
he's-
anymore.
He seemed a little unfriendly at this moment.
Mm.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want to go shopping? I feel like after the day I had, I would love to go shopping.
And for the sake of expediency, you guys all head back into town, and are victorious. Really, the case has been solved. You now have you head back into town. It's still around early morning. Sheriff and Demetrius heads off, and Jamie catches up with Jermaine, who says that they're gonna go and tell their parents everything that happened, and tell everyone what's going on. And Jamie says, "All right, well, I'm gonna go to bed for a few days, maybe get a
That's very
drink
fair.
at the motel. I appreciate you all so much for all the help that you gave this town. I can't thank you enough. If you are ever passing by this way again, please don't be strangers. Y'all are welcome here anytime. And I know we got off on a rough foot, but I'm really glad y'all came around.
Don't even remember it. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go to
Thank
bed.
you.
That's a fair
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah. And
Okay.
she heads off. But the town of Flatborough is yours, as is the day and the future. What the only thing on your list, like necessity-wise, was to report back in some way when the
Who wants
was
to call the
complete.
boss man?
I don't know this. They didn't do that. Fine. She'll take the sending stone, which I'm assuming she still has, just because she's the
Yeah.
one who's been forced to make all these messages. Uh. Town saved. It was grandma. But then she killed herself, and now is a tree. We did it. You're welcome.
That's 25.
That's
Yeah.
25.
No, wait, no, that's 20. You got 5 more.
What should do we now?
A moment passes, and you hear a response. Oh, excellent. One moment. I'm going to try something.
Oh shit.
He says he's trying something, so you be prepared to explode or something. I don't know.
Yvain, could you kindly throw me about 40 feet that direction?
There is a fizzling in the air in front of you, and a swirling mist seems to apparate. And appearing out of the mist is a sort of translucent version of Whitmore.
Oh.
He still couldn't
Hi.
explode.
Hello
Hello.
there. And it's kind of a echoey, kind of almost distant. I'm projecting myself astrally.
Are you in a cave?
No, I'm in my chambers back at the castle.
You should get some furniture.
Do try to fill me in. I can hold this for about 10 minutes. And I assume you fill him in on
Yes.
the entire thing. Oh, right.
Yes.
Well, that does sound interesting. I'm sorry to hear about the doctor.
She
And
was a drug dealer, so
right. Well,
know.
we all have our vices, I suppose. Well, were you
stealing meth or vice.
were you able to retrieve her any research of hers?
It sort of blew up.
We have these really dope autopsy reports, but that's about it.
I mean, we could
And
And her
always
personal
go
calendar.
try to look at the house, but
But
The
also, we
fire
are
was
very
technically
welcome.
upstairs.
I would greatly appreciate another run through of that building. These notes are very important to the master, and if this mission were to be completed without them.
I remember the notes part being an optional part of the quest, so I don't know where this
It's
coming from.
It is very important to the master.
We can go look, but again, the entire building caught fire because she trapped a chest to explode
Right.
with the fireball.
Fun additional question. Does the master have holy people on staff just like ready to go?
I don't believe so, but I'm sure one could be contacted if necessary.
Just because like we could like have the body shipped to you and like talk to the body and all that.
That could be beneficial. Please.
That's the end of that thought on my part. So like you continue what you were saying.
I will. I believe
I could
can
get
handle that.
the zombie of the body to walk back home for you.
I thought maybe we just give
That would
somebody
be,
like a handful of gold. To
no,
cart
thank
it.
you, please.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Right. You said you had a personal calendar.
Yeah.
May I see it? And he holds out a spectral hand.
Sure.
Takes it, and it.
Oh shit! It worked.
It's able to like he's able to hold it and right. Well, all right. Perhaps this can be helpful. Please do though. Do go through that building again. If there's anything useful in there, I would greatly appreciate you giving it by. Oh, and you did complete the mission we asked, but here you are. And he drags into view from what seems to be nowhere a chest, a spectral chest, the other half of what we agreed to be paid upon delivery. Well, I'll just leave this here then and take this with me. Thank you all very much. And the smoke and mist comes up again and swirls him, and the book disappears along with him. And the chest is somehow left behind in corporeal form.
I think you could do that with the body. Could we
You
just have him
know-
like hug it and then just like, then we don't have to pay someone to get it on a cart and like ship it.
You all remember the notes thing being a big optional part of this quest, yes?
I know
Now
that
it's
was
suddenly
optional, but I know that he was keen on us getting it.
All right. Well, we got to go back to the scene of fucking arson.
I mean, technically it was in the basement, yes? The
Mm,
notes that we
no.
saw? No? Okay, I was just
I
thinking
don't-
because the basement's made of stone, so
I
can't
don't
really
think that there-
burn.
I don't think there was a basement. I think it was all like on the first floor, like a back
yeah.
room, and then the second floor was the one that exploded.
Yvain's gonna like
Yes.
slowly approach that chest.
Go ahead.
It's
It
sort
could
of-
still blow up.
you-
Go ahead.
It has a latch for a lock on it, but no lock.
She's still gonna stick the end of her scythe and just kind of.
Okay. It is not trapped, and it is full of gold.
Sweet.
It
How
is.
much gold,
how
you might
much?
ask?
I believe the agreed upon. I'm trying to check my notes, and apparently I just did not write down how much was agreed upon.
Hang on,
8
hang on.
million gold.
4,000 gold pieces for solving crimes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what I thought. That's what I thought. I was like, I believe it's 4,000, so it's 2,000 in there.
Mhm.
4,000 gold pieces split 3 ways. 666.
Heck yeah.
I'm bad with money, clearly. But do we want to like, I don't know, leave Jamie a little pot here, like
I was thinking about
stick
that
it to her
also.
door and
Yeah.
be like, for the town's new protector, congratulations! Don't fuck
Do we
it
each
up.
want to take 500 and then we can leave 500 for the town or something? That seems like a lot of gold now.
Yeah.
I
we
said
could
it
do
out loud.
that.
That was
How
a
about we
lot.
leave him like 200 gold? We give away our money so much.
550 each. 575 each.
So we have 575 each.
Let me do
So
that
we're
math.
leaving them 275 gold pieces?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Sure, that's
Or
fine.
600 each?
What is the number we're trying to hit here?
It's 600 each. It's 600 each.
Okay.
So that
Okay.
they'll get 200.
So like let me take off 66 there.
As someone
Okay.
who clearly has no concept of just giving away money.
Oh, maybe she could use it to like recruit some more people.
Probably. I mean, that's
Or,
probably
yeah.
salary for someone for at least, I don't know, what, a week and a half, 2 weeks?
Probably a little longer than that.
I mean, what's the
That's
thing is that a farmer makes 1 gold a year or some shit. What's that? What's that D&D factoid?
The thing that isn't canon in my universe.
Okay, let's go look at the blown up building now that it's not on fire anymore.
All right. You guys head over to the blown out remains of Dr. Stoll's office, and we will close our session there for the night. Good job, guys. You wanted a fight, you got one.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Now, here's the thing. Next session, you guys are basically going to be not aimless, but like Winter's Whitlock's got whatever.
That guy in the castle.
Guy in the castle ain't got much for you right now. So
We're going to Amon, right?
I was to say we're headed to Amon.
all right.
Hop on the
Making
road,
sure.
baby.
Fuck,
We're
fuck.
forcing Erica to have her backstory.
Backstory.
All righty.
Don't worry, Alex, you're
Oh.
next.
Yeah, I'm always I'm always there. Matt, did anyone catch a look at my wings during the
Huh?
fight? Did anyone see my wings during the fight? Did
Can I
I
make
see
a
my wings during the fight?
Can I make a perception check?
We can do a little
A
retroactive perception.
perspective
Sure. Go ahead, a little retroactive perception check for the few moments that they were.
No.
No, you didn't.
She was too busy trying to not die.
You did notice though, a couple of feathers.
Okay,
Ooh.
I was just curious.
You did notice them fall away as well as the wings went away.
Mm.
As the wings disappeared, the feathers fell. So
Oh, interesting.
it's not like they didn't the feathers didn't just like fall away and the wings stayed. When the wings stayed, like the feathers fell as long as the wings did. The feathers stayed as long as the wings did.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
I'd like to state for the record that I put the other jar of pink honey in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys do have poisoned honey now if you'd like.
We can murder anyone we want.
And
Poison honey.
yeah, so we'll cover you guys, if you'd like to spend some time in Flatboro, you can. Yvain, fight night is a month away.
Got it.
Or fight night's a month away.
Isn't that back in what's it? Sketchy Stillman? No, that's not right.
Huh?
Isn't Fight Club back in the city?
Western?
Yeah.
There we go. I'm mixing up campaigns.
There is one in Western, yes.
There's always a fight night.
There is one in Western, yes. Yvain, there was an ad posted for a fight night for an an event called ECW Full Moon Fight Night in Iman for the next coming full moon, which is in about a month.
I'm interested to see what you will do to convince her, because she ain't going back willingly.
Yeah, just to rehash. Hold on, what? Yeah,
Scylla will join the Fight Club.
To rehash what that poster said. Shawn Michaels has been making waves in ECW for the past 2 years, quickly rising to the top and making a name for himself as the charismatic face of the company. He took the ECW championship off of Jenny Alpha in a brutal direwolf collar match and has held the title now for almost 6 months, pulling out the victory against every challenger in 5-star match after 5-star match. It has gotten to the point where nobody has come forward to challenge him for his title at the ECW Full Moon Fight Night event. However, there have been rumors, rumblings of a new star who could unseat the People's Champ, a potential challenger that fans have been whispering might make an underhanded attempt at a shot at the title. Thunder Theo, the younger cousin of a former ECW legend, exploded onto the scene with a dominating undefeated run, squashing numerous opponents before receiving an opportunity to enter the Evandra Cup for a chance to win his way to gain the blessing of the Changebringer. But after a barn burner of a qualifying match with his toughest opponent yet, Tomohiro Ishii, it was Theo whose shoulders were pinned for the 3 count. Unable to qualify for the cup and taking his first loss seemed to send Theo into a silent, brooding rage. Ishii was attacked by masked assailants between events and sustained injuries that kept him from competing in the cup, which left the ECW management to fill the spot with the man he pinned, Thunder Theo. Theo came back to the ring with a renewed sense of silent ferocity. Never speaking a word and barely ever emitting a sound, he blew his way through the Evandra Cup to face off with former ECW Intercontinental Champion, the Marquesian Marvel, and Juan Tafsirian. In an epic match, Theo managed to pull out the victory with an underhanded jab to the eyes and a last-minute pin reversal. With the prize of the Blessing of the Changebringer also came the stipulation that Theo could challenge for any title at any time with no warning necessary. Many believe that he will challenge for Michaels' title, most suspecting that it will be done in a nefarious, underhanded way, as Theo has proven that he isn't above breaking the rules. However, with the evening of the Full Moon Fight Night arriving and Theo having been absent from competition after the crucible he had gone through, no challenge has been laid before Shawn Michaels or Theo, from Theo or otherwise. However, that is not going to stop the champ from strutting his stuff. Show up at Friday night, Full Moon Fight Night.
That's the longest poster I've ever seen.
Back.
It's enchanted.
No, it's not. It's just got like folds at the bottom that just keep coming down.
But yeah, so that's a poster that Yvain has been carrying around.
Oh, good.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen in Amman at all,
No.
and we'll have a nice vacation, and Yvain will see her family, and it'll be totally fine.
Man.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to be stopping the recording there. Is there anything for the record on In Character that needs to be said or done real quick before we end? No?
I'll save it for next
Fuck
time.
rock monsters.
You'll save it for next time? Okay, make a note of it. Alrighty, guys. Say bye to YouTube.
Bye.
Bye, YouTube.